logs in. Wait for him to pop in. And got the map up. Logs in. Wait for him to pop in. Alright, turn the sound off. There we go. Come on, Oreo, let's go. Well, hopefully, there we go. Dane, you get your sound worked out?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. All right, thank you. And once Oreo pops in, gets loaded up.
I don't know why I haven't made a joke about milk in Oreo yet, but I haven't.
Well, it's because we're too busy making all the other jokes about Oreo.
Where's the bugbear?
But
we left the bugbear back in the mansion.
it's unfortunately down under the manor. That's right.
Yeah,
I thought we said we had the troop back together.
He's dying a slow and painful death from mercury poisoning.
He's dying a slow and painful death from starvation because we moved all the food and water out of the mansion basement.
well, we left the body.
And
I was going to say.
He got stuck in the armory.
That's right. He couldn't figure out how to open the door.
I want to make sure my owlbear hide is tanning still.
Okay.
All
right. Well, when Oreo gets connected up here, we'll do introductions and...
Say it gets connected. I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah, I see you're showing on my client it is, but I'm waiting for you to take control of the character. And we'll get started.
Ruckus, did you skin it from the neck down, or do you have the head as well?
Head as well.
Damn.
He wanted the whole beast.
Yeah, I'm going to wear it like a cloak. I'm going to pull the owlbear head over.
I just wanted some feathers.
You can have some feathers, man. I'm not greedy, right?
I am.
All right. Well, Oreo.
Does Oreo need to update?
Someone needed to. I saw someone's client was a little, but only by one version. Da, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Right.
Was there an update to Fantasy Ground or something?
There's a small one. Yeah, 3.2.2 or 3 or something like that. Yeah,
all right, let me disconnect to see if I need that.
Yeah, someone's client was showing that it was a off-by version.
It could have been mine.
I pulled the update before I joined just because it's a pain to pull it and join.
Oh, we had a viewer and they left. Way to go!
Was it Oreo trying to make it so he could see it?
Yeah. No. Oh, we lost the second one. Oh, man.
As we all log off of Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. They're all fleeing.
Like, oh god, it's these guys again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Use guys.
All right. Well.
How do you make yellow? With the crayon?
It's
isn't it blue and green?
color.
Yeah, he's trying to change his colors on his die. There we go.
Hey!
All
Hey,
right.
I have an inspiration.
Found it. Oh god, that's ugly.
Okay. We are all connected. Ruckus, you're up first. Introduce yourself, your character, and we'll get everybody in, and then we'll get started.
All right, my name's Ruckus. I am a mountain dwarf barbarian looking for adventure and proving myself in combat.
Oreo.
I am a human monk. Spent a little bit too much time on a boat with a bunch of dragonborn and don't like talking to people that I don't like.
Dirtless.
A rock gnome wizard, always in the search of knowledge. Just any scroll I can find.
All right. Dane.
Hey, my name's Dane. I'm a human paladin, and I got to kill the last orc.
Rain.
I'm a Lightfoot halfling thief with good aim. I killed the first one with one arrow.
Oh, my.
I killed 2 of them.
Thurai.
I'm a tiefling life cleric of Paylor, come to the surface to try and found his pantheon in this world. And I held the
fires that
last
get us in
orc
trouble.
down. I held the last orc down so that Dane could kill it.
Yes, that's why you held him.
That's right.
Yeah, and he supports the convict release program.
Exactly. Okay, so where we last left off, you had just finished up a watch and had some orcs to deal with, and we're pulling into the ruined town of Connieberry, and that actually that took the rest of that day, and guess what? It's going to be nighttime again. Isn't that awesome? So,
Totally.
So we'll try to get another sets of rest. So let's.
Oh, before we start to do some rule worrying, I was looking at temporary health, and it looks like I only get 1 at a time. So.
Oh, really? So you only have 6 then? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. All right. So we will. Let me see how this map plays out with the grid. If it'll behave.
You should just give us our rolls first to see if we even need to lay the map out.
I know. I've got some new maps. I will do that. So we will get the first watch, second watch. All right. So you got a full. Bless you.
Bless you.
Full rest.
Sweet.
Third
Got my
watch.
spells
Yep.
back.
Okay. So it's morning time. You woke up in Connieberry, and basically Connieberry, the information that you've gathered was a small little town that was sacked by barbarians years ago, and it's pretty much just rubble and ruins now. There's not much really there. The tribal trail, kind of runs straight through the town, providing it's easy landmark to see what's going on from where you were at. That you have got a little trail that you notice that kind of goes off to the northwest into the woods, and there is another trail that kind of goes southeast up into the start of the plains and the mountain areas, the rolling hills, so to speak. That I'm trying to think if the old owl well, if that was on y'all's radar. I believe that it is, that that the old owl well is somewhat southeast from Connieberry into the mountain range area. And that's where you find yourselves.
I like owls, guys.
I wanna check the town. The ruins. Like it's
Nothing. It is overgrown. Yeah, there's nothing really. It's pretty much the reason why we don't have a map. There's nothing really there to see. Yeah, not at all.
Just a landmark.
Yeah, it's just everybody kind of knows where they're at, in relationship to the other towns and the mountain range. Miners travel through here a lot. This is, they were complaining about zombies in this area, and up toward the old owl well south. Speaking with the Sister Grail, that was Agatha on the radar?
No.
Okay, so you don't know about that then. So this is where I got to remember stuff. I can't remember which y'all talked to and haven't talked to over the other groups. So ignore that. So.
Nor what?
Yep.
What?
What? Huh? He? Huh? So, why did we travel up to Connieberry?
There were.
That's what I was trying to remember.
Aren't there?
Because Ruckus was going to leave without us if we
Yep.
didn't.
I thought we were going for orcs.
Yep. So, what you know
Orcs to
about that
northwest.
is that, well, they are actually out in this, they're in the mountain range of the plains of this area in the Reverend Tor. And the Reverend Tor is known to be the mountain area. Here, I'll put this on the map. Kind of in this area, in this back area here. And they've been known that they're coming out of this area somewhere. The old owl well is here.
Seems like both things we know of are south, so
Okay.
guess that's where we're going.
So we should go to the trail to the northwest.
Before we leave, let's make sure. Like, I know this town looks abandoned. Let's make sure it is abandoned.
I just
Because
checked it. I just searched the town when we first got here.
oh, did you?
Yeah,
Alright, never mind.
you see the tracks and the wagons, the trails, the caravans, and traders that have gone through here are pretty much very worn. The Tribord Trail, you don't see much venturing either of the trails that head north or south. They're kind of, there's not much activity you can tell on those.
Thurai, detect evil.
I'll go stand in the middle of the ruin and
Wait, what's the range on that? Isn't it a mile?
So
detect
on our way to
evil,
that well.
30 feet of you.
Oh, well, never mind. That's not useful.
He detects it on you.
Oh, shit.
Do I really?
No, I'm teasing.
He might detect just like a little.
Just a little bit.
You detect chaos. So where we're going, guys?
I know that.
Out there, well.
South, I
I-
guess.
So
Before we start traveling, I cast a mage armor using the glass staff on myself, so I still have all of my personal
Gotcha.
spells.
Okay. Okay.
Fancy staff.
So we're going to travel south. Is that right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Great
Did we
Thurai.
hear in town any mines that might be in this area that have been overrun
No.
by the orcs?
No, the miners are complaining, and the caravans are really the ones that are complaining that when they're traveling the trail, that orcs are hitting or ransacking them out of the plains area, the mountain range.
Okay.
And we already killed
Tell
them.
us about zombies.
Yeah,
'cause
you-
that sounds fascinating.
And some zombies too have come. There's been a couple that have come through into Connieberry as miners were staying there. Go ahead.
Did we come across any caravans on our travels?
No, we have not.
Okay.
We should ambush one.
Yeah,
Did
you got to
we
remember,
send any
Fandolin.
zombies?
Guys.
Yeah.
Do we see any zombie shuffling footprints?
No, you do not. Not based over time. Fandolin, you got to remember, but it's just slowly being rebuilt after hundreds, several hundred years of waylaid and destruction, and so they're still trying to get more traffic into this area, and that's why you've got between Connieberry and the ruins of Thunder Tree, which are up northwest of the forest. That's a ransacked town too, village area. So a lot of destruction in this area, thanks to barbarians, Ruckus. So,
Well, let's head on to.
Do you have anything to do
well.
with this?
so all right,
Let's head
so
on to the well.
heading south east, and you take some time, and what happens?
Grabbing a drink.
Go ahead. So as you begin to start, you start cresting a few low-level, hills, and you come over one, and you see
Dun dun dun.
boom, boom, boom. Yep,
I don't see anything.
It's in the chat.
I see
in
it.
the chat.
I saw it. I was just
So-
testing to see if you saw it.
So let's go check out this tent.
So, when you pull in, let me. Dun, dun.
Definitely
I
call
think
hello.
the people on the horses should be in front of the wagon.
Okay. So
I'm in the wagon, or on the wagon.
Yeah, it was me, Oreo, and Rain.
So I
Oreo
should
and Rain
shoot
on
the,
one horse.
I
Okay.
should shoot the tent, right?
Okay, so you're coming in from the north of this right now. You are north of the map I just sent you. And so what I need to know is what.
Ooh, a tent.
First of all, can we see the tent? Are those walls crumbled so we can see the tent from our location?
Actually, you can stand up on from one of the hills that you, like it says, you can look down and kind of see.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can be off map shooting arrows in?
No.
But I can shoot 330 feet.
At disadvantage.
Nuh-uh.
Sharpshooter.
Shh, shh, shh. I'm going to take that inspiration away from you, Thry. So,
Colorful tent, I don't think we have anything to be worried about.
so
I don't
where
like colors,
is
man. They confuse me.
are we going to come in? Where do you want to come in on the map? You've got, this is kind of setting up on a little bit of a, another rise of a hill. So you've got, as a moment, you don't see any activity. It is, mid-morning now.
Do we have a grid put on this thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was
For some
going to ask,
reason
can we
it's, like,
kind of...
moving?
Do what now, Ruckus?
Oh, there. Never mind. I figured it out.
So
I was gonna say, can we look around and see if there's any evidence of like a horse having been there, and if it's gone, or if there's some.
Well, I guess got to know how y'all want to enter the map, so I can start.
I want to enter from the upper left-hand corner towards that crumbled area.
I was going to do the upper
Yeah,
right-hand
okay.
corner through the buildings.
We're gonna put you right here. You guys kind of come in. How about this?
Can we come off the token, the combat tracker? 'Cause I don't see
Oh,
that.
that's
Can
my
we-
bad. I keep doing. Thank you. Ah, man, I hate it. I keep forgetting to pull it from the tracker, and not the darn tokens. Bear with me.
What's the difference?
The
We
movement.
get an arrow.
Yeah,
Oh, there, the arrow.
yeah,
Oh, sweet.
that's what it is.
Yeah, that, and when you click on an enemy, it'll target them, and it won't cause
Yeah.
any errors when you're doing your attacks and stuff with shortcut keys.
Yep. It's my
Unless
fault.
you're Dean.
You got to remind me. And I
Which case,
apologize. I'll sooner or later I'll effing remember to do that. Sorry, Pete. So, okay. So there you are. We are sitting, looking, kind of peeking over the wall. You see a couple of ruins. You see some towers that you kind of tell, but there's not really good look in those, even though there's, you kind of see from there, but really the walls are a little bit too high for you to see what's inside the tower and these other ruins. But you can kind of tell that they are buildings, and then back in the back is a tent.
So should we call out and see if anybody's here? Because
Dane, go knock on the tent.
I go knock on the tent.
I'm going
I'm
to
so
ride
happy.
in and shout,
So,
Oh.
"Hail, we are travelers from the road. Is anyone there?"
I'm
you-
hiding behind the wall.
If someone comes out and touches us or attacks us, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Okay.
You just like giving us away.
I'm a knight.
No reason to try and
Yes.
be stealthy. Dang.
Let's start a fire underneath them.
Guys.
I'm guessing
I think
the
the
well
tent is
has
flammable.
water.
So let me see. So making sure I'm reading this right. And I think I am. And so let me make sure I understand this. Thari, you just called out, right?
Yes, I'm riding in and I just called out.
And you don't. Okay. So everybody
What
kind
is
of.
my speed on horseback?
80.
You're off horseback now because you can't really get into the.
Okay.
So you guys
Yeah,
got.
because you didn't make a handle animal check, and the horse tossed you when he tried to jump that
Yeah,
wall.
you got to climb over the wall. So Ruckus and Oreo there, you guys are good.
Yeah, I want to actually go right there.
All right. In the square.
Wait a minute. I didn't have to actually only move 30 feet because I was going to go all the way straight to the tent.
No, you're coming in. So, and Let's go ahead and give me initiative rolls, gentlemen.
I was just trying to get in front because it's my job.
So
Dry, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
You
You better move.
Yeah, no, I gathered that.
Did I score
Thought
higher
I
than
had
you?
it back.
Yes, I did.
So when y'all
Jesus,
made
Oreo.
that movement,
I am so ready to do this.
let's see.
Last to arrive, first to attack.
Give me all your death breath.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, what are you?
A zombie.
Zombie 12.
Oh god.
You slept in shit.
I hope it's random number generation and not half
No,
of
it's not. They're already there. He's just showing. He's revealing them to us.
All right. So, and
I'm sorry. How'd that go
I
again?
just had to
Yeah.
yell out.
Sounds like my brother-in-law.
there you go. So that's what you kind of see mumbling, shuffling through out of the tower.
So I've never
And
experienced zombies, like out of character.
have you ever? No, you haven't.
No, out of character. I've never experienced zombies.
Well, you're about to. You're about to be touched. So,
I mean, we're not. I promise you, we're not.
Ruckus, give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Is this one?
Okay. Just making
Me and
okay.
fives tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So, top of the order, Oreo. You look over from into the ruins, a big word for me, and you see a couple of definitely dead animated corpses shuffling towards you.
I want one.
They want you.
Oh dear.
Well, that was weird. Okay,
Brains.
go away.
Brains.
I don't know why they want him then.
Not gonna get a very filling mouth.
Ouch.
Every time I move, my character sheet pops up.
I thought they said my name at first. I got a little scared there.
All right. You're
No.
hopping into move into the square. There you go.
I want to go one up.
Well, there's a wall there. You can't. You're right. There's a wall right there. How are you going to get over the wall? You can't walk into the room that way. You see?
I see the wall. Okay,
see what I'm
sorry.
saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
are those walls not like falling over?
No, where you see the crumbled rocks are and all that is kind of where you're noticing but the other ones are kind of standing up a little bit. Yes, there's.
Got it.
Yep. So you're in front of a zombie now.
This. Okay, I remember what. It's this mouse. All right. Let's see what I can do.
If I use a ball bearing as an improvised weapon, can I throw all 1,000 of them for 1,000
No.
D4?
No. What the heck
Throwing
is?
1,000 ball bearings in 6 seconds.
You got to hit. Why am I
We'll throw
getting
the whole bag at once.
There we go. All
Well,
right.
then you just hit him with the bag.
Okay.
Full of ball bearings.
What
Who's
else,
best?
Oreo? Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me put that. There you go. So, derp. Okay.
Herp, herp.
Anything else?
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry.
What deities are native to this campaign? Is this Forgotten Realms?
No, it's. I'll look it up in a sec. I don't
Because
remember.
that is going to flavor my text on my turn.
Ooh. All right.
Not an Eberron, are we?
You flurry of blows, and the zombie takes it and keeps on coming.
That's scary.
I think this would be Forgotten Realms.
So there is. I'm just looking at the wall. Is there one on top of this zombie? Like, is he in between? Like that movement that I tried to make. Is there a wall between that and the zombie?
Where you talking about
Yeah.
these zombies?
Ooh. Okay, I see.
Okay. Yeah. So you jumped into a little side room.
All right.
And you see a door behind you that's open, and in there you see that's 8, 9. Behind those two you just hit. Okay.
I just hit the one, right?
Yeah, you
two.
hit number 2. That's right. But you look through the door that's open, and you see 2 more shuffling through there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just have my turn.
All right. That should be in your turn. It's Rain. You're up next.
All right, I'm going to use my action to help Thurai. And
All right.
my cunning action to become hidden. I'm already not in view of them, so do I need to roll that or? Okay.
Give me a stealth check. All right.
Look at that. Look how stealthy I am.
And you're anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So let me see what. Oh, okay. All right.
I think I'm good.
What the heck was that?
I kind of wish Fantasy Grounds wouldn't show us the name of creatures you have.
Yeah, when I rolled that, I should have rolled it in the tower, but that's fine. It didn't matter. So, just ignore that. I don't know why it does that, because he's not showing, and so.
Do you have him clicked? Is that it? Or?
Well, it's his turn, but but nothing happens. So,
right.
Thurai.
I'm going to move here. Then here, I accept an attack of opportunity from 3.
You do get one. Up, quick. So
You should have tried to hug the wall just outside of his reach.
That was Thurai. He misses you.
All right.
Oh, my bad.
Brandishing my holy symbol.
Yep.
I shout, "Minions of Merkul! The light of Palor compels you!" And I'm going to channel divinity, turn undead.
I know you are.
Yeah, the minions of Urkel.
With advantage, right?
It's a saving throw, not.
Yeah, you gave them a saving throw to save not being turned.
It's a wisdom saving throw. I believe my DC is 14.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that Rain, because he did that, he aided the zombies. So
no.
I was going to say.
If you wanted to affect the zombies in any way, it'd be disadvantage on their saving throws.
So from where
Why would they want to resist salvation?
Okay, so I need, as you're casting it, give me a perception check, Thurai.
All right.
Okay, so from where you're at, you're going to get to see. All right, so that's 5 and 7.
Okay. It's everyone that can hear me within 30 feet.
Oh, it's here. I thought you had to see them. Okay, so
no, it's see or hear.
Okay, thank you. All right, that's clarification. Well, you get to see those two. Okay, so you guys got to chill for a second here. Okay, so I've got to make a wisdom saving throw and beat a what now?
14 is my spell save DC.
Okay, so
nope.
That was number 1, and so he immediately shambles.
Well, no, it's on their turn. They have to spend their turn running as far away from as they can.
Is there anything else you're going to do, because it's their turn now?
That was my action.
Yeah. So, and you moved. Are you going to do any other movements, or are you done?
Let me really quick. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Well, is that a bonus action?
That's a bonus action.
Okay. All right.
And that's my turn. Okay. Shield of Faith is a first level, so that's another one spent.
Okay, so
glad you put that help to good use.
Yeah, so when they turn, they have to move. I couldn't say
anything. It wasn't my turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Still gonna punch you in the mouth.
And then, oh man, I gotta bring all these up. Man, this.
If Thaumaturgy had been a bonus action, this would have gone really badly for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Who's that gentleman right next to me? Zombie 6. Okay.
Saving throw. All right. Man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just sit back, guys. This is taking us.
Look at this, guys. He's actually kind of a little useful.
He is.
Hey!
All right. He save.
For people that are new to 5e,
He makes his save. So he makes, and so then he sees Oreo, and he tries to slam Oreo, and he hits him.
but for people unfamiliar with 5e, Merkel is the lawful neutral god of death. I'm wrong. He is the chaotic, evil god of death.
Okay.
I gave you the wrong god.
That's why your spell didn't work. What's your DC?
14.
Okay, he fails.
Mine?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he hit
And he provokes
Oreo.
an attack of opportunity, doesn't he?
Yeah, he left. Yeah, he does. He leaves. Oreo, you can pop number 2 for free.
My computer just restarted, so if someone could hit him with a quarterstaff, that'd be nice.
All right, 1 second. Actions, quarterstaff.
Neutral evil god of death, Merkel.
You hit him, and you killed him as he was fleeing. Okay. Zombie. It sucks.
You knew I was going to do this.
No, that's fine. It's just I forgot how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At least they're not that hard to kill.
And number 5. It's just doing all this. Oh, he saves. So, all right, number 5 is where?
Did you skip zombie 3?
I'm taking them as they are in the... No, Zombie 3. Oh, I must have. No,
Yep.
he... No, yeah, I must have. So, thanks for reminding me. 1, 2,
I was looking forward to my
3,
attack
4,
of
5,
opportunity.
6. Well, Zombie 3 passed. So, because he would have moved. Well, actually, I'll roll him just to make sure. Did, well... Yeah, well, I clicked
You
on
can see
zombie. I
three
clicked on
passes him,
zombie,
but he didn't roll.
I didn't roll anything. Yeah, so let's do that real quick. So zombie 3. Oh, he fails. Okay, so you're gonna get to hit him.
Yep.
Where is... Okay, zombie 6 is up next.
Yeah, I'm in right in the turn. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, you hit him. There you go.
Do your damage. Cool.
Alright.
That damage, though.
That
1,
face.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so zombie 5, zombie 6 is right here. He
Guys,
saves.
it's the little attacks in life that make me happy.
Didn't it, though?
Darn it! I didn't mean to do that. Ah, my mouse. Come here. Quit. Try that again. Thori. He hits. He pops you. Number
Wow,
7.
he just made my my AC.
Zombie 7. Save. He saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. Coming through the door. Number 8. I'm trying to get through him. He saves.
Take your time.
I am. 1.
Well, either they have to sprint away or they have to attack us, so...
Yeah, pretty much. Where I'm hitting Oreo. He's off the chart. That's right. Misses. Zombie 9. Fails. He's right there. He's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I done? Ruckus! So, there you go.
By the way, you get to do that for the next minute, and they don't get to save it.
Well, they just got to run away right now and have to keep rolling that save, right?
So did
Right.
zombie
Yeah.
5 save?
Zombie 5 says...
Saved and ran towards us, yes.
He just...
he saved. So,
Oh, and he ran towards us. Okay.
he moved
that's-
forward, yeah.
And zombie 7?
Zombie 7 is coming towards you. I moved the arrows are telling you which way they're moving.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if they actually got to make their move and attack, or
Yeah.
if they
Yep.
just...
I don't see zombie... Never mind, I see it.
Okay. Ruckus, what you want to do?
Move to right there.
Okay.
Jeez.
Apparently you didn't feel like hitting him. Oh, you did hit him.
Wow.
Yep.
Cool. Take it.
Yeah, you did. Durless. He targets him. And now you've got mage armor on twice, Dirt. Can't hear you if you're talking.
I can't hear him either.
Sorry, I was talking a lot there. Yeah, I told you that earlier. In chat, I put that I had mage armor on twice. I don't know why. It was probably my fault.
I think. Well, it's fine. Okay, my bad. We'll pull one off.
Okay.
Yep.
It was still on there from last night or last time.
Yeah, it stays on. Yeah. So
I'm moving a little bit to a better line of sight, and the spell Cloud of Dagger. It does not target a creature. It targets a location, but I'm gonna cast it right where 12 is at.
Okay.
So how do I cast? Do I just drag it?
You're going to, let me see how that is an area effect. And
it's a 5x5, so a square.
So
that way, if anybody comes through the door there, it should get them.
So, whoops.
And as I cast it, I yell, "Stay out of the fog. Stay out of the cloud."
Okay, so it's right there, and Cloud of Daggers. So you fill the air with spinning daggers. Center on a point you choose. A creature takes damage when it enters the spells for the first turn or the turn starts there. So 4d4 slashing damage. Okay, so we'll let you roll that when it is their turn. So
okay.
And
that's my action.
Okay. Dane?
Everybody heard me yell, "Stay out of the storm."
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and step forward. I'm going to be making an attack against zombie number 7.
Okay.
Did I hit him?
Hit.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do hopefully more than 1 point of damage or not. And then I'll use the butt end of said.
Give it a scratch.
Whatever.
Hit.
Yeah. All right, and then we'll try this again. My God.
You tried.
And you got to give it everything you got, right?
Yes.
All right, so Oreo's up. So he's sitting there. He would say to his quarterstaffing this zombie, and he hits. And
then smack him too, please.
Yep, and that's going to be your. Is that just one unarmed strike, right?
Yeah. Is there anyone else touching me, or is it just the one?
There's one in front of you, and there's one just to the square diagonal from you. So, but there's only, yeah. So you've got 2 that are on you right now.
Okay. I'll just attack one.
Yeah, but they're both brand new to you. So okay, so we'll do that same one, and that's a hit. And there's your damage. Okay.
Can you release my character? I'm on a different computer now.
Oh, here, let me.
It's me.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's your turn. I don't think you're going to move, right? Oh, you're.
Can you reload the map for me?
I guess I can.
No, I'm good.
Yep. All right, pass your turn. Or I can pass it for you. There you go. Rain, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to step down here. And I'm going to take a shot at Zombie 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's within my normal range, so I'm going to get +2 on it. And use Sharpshooter.
You are? Okay, just making sure. With your new feet. Oh, but you missed.
And I missed.
Did he successfully sneak against that zombie or no?
He doesn't know. He doesn't.
No, I don't know. But apparently not, because I didn't get advantage.
He got to get advantage. So.
So,
Alright, so then I'm going to jump back.
Sneak doesn't confer advantage. One of the ways that you can get sneak is if you have advantage.
Oh.
Sneak just confers extra damage on the hit.
Oh, I thought he was trying to be hidden.
okay.
Yeah, I was trying to be hidden
So-
and I rolled a 12.
When this is all going down in the first of the clash of arms and all that, you hear coming from out of the tent, what's the meaning of this? And this figure appears, the mage, and he waves his hands, and you see the zombies basically stop moving. They basically kind of go into off mode, and he's looking ahead. He can't really see anybody. He's kind of, but he just kind of, what? And he kind of moves cautiously. What's going on here? What is all the noise? And Thrai, it is your turn. But the zombies are not moving.
We were passing through the area and saw your tent.
Who's speaking? I do not see you. Who's talking to me?
Bonus action? Wait.
Well, it's your
what is
turn.
this line of sight.
It's
I know.
your-
No. Okay. So I'm gonna bonus action cast spiritual weapon on my square, and then I'm going to move out to where he can see me.
1 second. You're going to cast spiritual weapon.
Can he not see me?
You don't know.
No, he doesn't see where he's looking at the zombies, and so
Okay.
he kind of, now he sees the Rai, and you put there's your spiritual weapon, right, like you're talking about. Okay.
Yep.
And he sees you. What's the meaning of all this?
We came to see who was living in this ruin, and we were attacked by, I assume, your pets.
Oh, my guardians. They protect me from the damn orcs. Hold on 1 second. He kind of waves, and they, they definitely, are in truly off mode, and he even holds the ones that are still trying to flee from you. They weren't supposed to come out of the tower unless I called on them.
Very well. Under my breath, I'm gonna dispel spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So, again, as we tried to call from the wall, we're travelers from the road heading southeast to deal with the orcs.
Oh, please, deal with them. The vermin can't get any studies here. That's why I've raised these poor bastards. The orcs keep coming into the site trying to rob me and kill me. I need some protection. I'm out here by myself.
May I ask your name, sir?
My name is Hamoon. Hamoon Cost.
Can I just? Are we out of combat right now?
You're in hold mode. You're in hold mode at the moment. So yes.
So is it possible for me to lean forward and whisper to Thrai and ask, and just basically say, "Is he evil?"
So
I haven't used an action. I'll burn a first level spell slot to 5, 10. Yes, I'll burn a spell slot to detect evil.
He raised zombies. Doesn't that make him evil?
I would guess.
Character
Come on, don't
knowledge.
be racist.
No.
Be racist.
Okay. So run your check on them.
Detect evil is not even a roll. It's for the duration.
Yeah, so
if there's an
you feel that he is of the necromantic art. What he is.
Kill him.
So
I don't.
We all
say
know
that.
he has problems with evil mages. He has to kill them. Damn it, Dane.
so he is.
Okay, out of character, necromancy doesn't equal evil. And I just read the spell. It won't tell me if he's evil. I just detected all of the undead.
You can just tell. You're looking at So I'm giving that to you. You know a little bit about what's going on here. So by the looks of what he's wearing, he's covered. You can see he's got some tattoos on him. He's wearing, he's got some dark cloak. Even though this guy's kind of bright colored. Yeah, I'm sorry. And he's, if you call it out to me, I apologize. I was deep in my studies researching this area.
What are you studying here, if I might ask? This is not.
Oh, but there's plenty of. There's lots. He's here looking to study the area. He's trying to get. He wants to try to get close to Agatha, a banshee that lives north of Connieberry, and he's wanting to know more about this the tower, and the name of the wizard who built this tower. He doesn't, he is not willing to risk the banshee's anger. So,
out of character, you okay there, Duff?
Yeah, no, I got a cat fight. So with my dog.
Okay.
So I'm having to deal with that.
Yeah, you solve that. Get rid of the cat.
Yeah, no, the cat, and my German Shepherd. Go on, Gypsy. So anyway, while you're saying that, that's what you find out.
Out of character, are the zombies collapsed on the ground? Are they
they're just
dormant?
They're dormant. They're in dormant mode.
Sorry.
I wanted to.
Real quick, I'm going to say one more thing to the mage, and then I'll pass my turn so that someone else can do things. I'm going to say, do you mind if you... I put my weapons away. I put my weapon and shield away. Do you mind if you send your guardians away? I don't much care for conversations.
No, he doesn't mind. He waves a couple of hands there, and you see the zombies kind of... He keeps them...
Shamble?
They shamble off. And he goes, I keep him in the tower to keep him exposed, and was trying to set him there that in case the orcs. Are you actually walking into here, Oreo?
These things are just awesome.
He kind of
Dane
moves.
Can Dane just kind of ask? Have you been a part of this the zombies that have been attacking people on the main road? And this is where I would say, would I make an insight check if you're trying to bluff me?
You can make an insight check. Now he has some of those zombies. Yes, unfortunately the miners had come into a couple of them had come into his area at night, and I guess seeing the lights of his tents or whatever, and they may have ventured in a little too close, and the zombies, definitely came out of there. Or they're instructed. He says they're instructed. If I was on my sleep, that if something moves without my knowledge and all that, they are here to protect me. And that's what he has them here for. So.
Well.
And then you said I roll insight to see if he's
you
being
can roll
completely...
insight. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. So you seem to think that he's on the up and up on that.
Okay.
He goes, he doesn't hold any weapons in his hand. What is going on? What are you doing, Oreo?
I'm gonna get the one that I killed and bring it to him.
You're gonna get the one that you killed and you drag the body. Oh dear, just leave it there. I'll see if he's beyond repair. So
we're sorry, we were attacked.
No, I apologize. They're instructed to protect me. That is their sole purpose. These damn orcs that are south of here keep scouting my camp out all the time, and I'd like for them to be gone. I just don't.
Maybe you should move your tent and put it inside of one of these buildings.
Well, it's true, but there's a good place for the zombies to be. So,
all right.
Yep.
Well,
if you're
we're
any other
more than happy to head on to kill these orcs. If you can give us some more specific directions, we were just wandering in the southeasterly direction.
Well, that's
can we revisit the whole Agatha the Banshee thing?
So, Oreo, what are you doing with the poor zombies?
I'm gonna strike up a conversation.
Well, they just kind of they're.
Ooh.
They
I'm
look.
gonna dress them up like red brands because I have a bunch of red brand sashes.
You can do that, yeah. So they don't do anything. They kind of eye you, but they don't bite. They're
Can I check the upstairs of this tower?
they're not really. There's a stairwell, but it doesn't really. There's no floor. So
I got you.
okay, so yeah, he says you just head kind of really south from here as you come into the main, as the first part really mountain range, over these last few hills. Then you will see what's called he calls it the Tor. Everyone kind of knows the area, and they're coming out of there. He's not gone any farther there because he's been busy detailing and working this little tower and knowing what's going on here. So.
And what is going on here?
Well, he says he's trying to study. He's been studying the area and doing some research and trying to find out more about the tower and the wizard who had built this tower.
And have you found out anything yet?
Not yet. I can't because I can't get any peace and quiet around here.
Anything I can
Well,
help you
my
with?
friend here studies the arcane, and I'm sure he's
So,
quite curious as well.
He would
As
like
I'm
to know.
peeking into his tent to see if there's any open scrolls or anything.
He's not a little one, just please. That's he doesn't care for that. He says, "Move away from my tent, please. There's nothing in there to see." So basically, real quick, you saw basically a cot and a chair, desk and supplies, kind of stuff like that. You don't really see,
Okay.
the first glance, really anything there that caught your attention like that. And he says, help you with stuff. He says, speak with Agatha. I would really like to know the name of the wizard. That would help me get more information and understanding of this area and some of the underlying magic that fills these hills.
You say
So that's who he's.
Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm newly from the Underdark.
I'm sorry.
What is a banshee?
A banshee
vengeful spirit. That's what I tell him.
is a vengeful. It's a female elven spirit.
That's oddly specific.
So
Cute.
yeah, I mean, he can tell you that when banshees they are a spiteful creature of a female elf. They have a
Is it always an
wild
elf?
female elf. They are always
Does she have a
fem-
boyfriend?
and they it's a
She can be a real banshee sometimes.
yeah, exactly. So
what you're saying is
it's undead.
chance.
She is an undead creature. So
Okay.
Oh,
But when she's filling out government forms,
But-
does
I
she
don't
pick
like to
single or
label my
married?
girlfriends. Okay.
uh-huh. So
Well,
Hey, Rain. I
Would
think these
you
things are really cool.
like some help putting the spirit to rest?
well, it's
Wait.
to rest. I have a beef with her, but I know she's got some information about this area. She's been here for quite some time.
All right.
Her legends is known in my circles, and so
Can I hit a couple of points real quick?
yep.
Okay. So first, I wanted to do an investigation check.
Okay.
Because I want to look at these zombies and see do they look like they're fresh corpses, or do they look like they are something that he dug up out of a grave? And then he told us to talk to Agatha, the banshee.
Mm-hmm.
Is he trying to say that she's helpful or can be helpful? And under what situation is she helpful? And I want to get into a position where if he gives me an answer I don't like, I can kill him.
Well, you're there, but you got to ask the question. So your turn. So everybody.
Okay.
So ask.
So the investigation check. Do I learn any? Am I able to discern anything?
What was your? Have you rolled that already, or?
Yeah, I rolled it on the DM thing, but I'll roll it again if you want.
Let me see. Just go ahead and roll me another one. So.
All right.
Okay, so he basically you don't see him. I mean, he doesn't show any signs of being aggressive. Okay, he's just perturbed because he was in deep study. You can see that
No. Sorry, I was talking about the zombies.
Well, the zombies, you can tell that they're old. Yeah, they're not really fresh. No, they looks like they may. They probably come out of Connieberry more than likely. So, they look old. Some villagers, they don't look like they are of the mining type or of the adventurer type. Okay. And they are definitely not fresh. Okay. And so and he, in his conversation about Agatha is that, he's just not had any luck being able to approach her. And like he said, he's studying this area and doing it's just research, and he would really they've over time has lost track of this who built all this, but he knows it's a wizard of some fame. And he says if he could find the wizard, he would be able to discern more from information of the area about the build, the construction, and some of the underlying magic that kind of flows through the area here.
Can I ask him to basically, give me a rundown on his interactions with Agatha? Like how, if he's not having any luck, like I don't want to do something that he's already done that made it.
Yeah, he tells you he's gone. He knows that she's up there, and she has a den that is up in the woods just north of off the trail in Connieberry. But he has, for whatever reason, she will not entertain him. And any of the questions and stuff that he has given her or asked her have been met with silence, or she just disappears.
So I'd like to assist Rain.
And
he's going to try and sneak into the tent and look for the spell book.
You
have an RP yet?
Well, he's okay. So you can give me you can try to give me
for a distraction. I'm gonna also.
Yeah, wait. He's looking at me.
Yeah, but
the mage should be looking.
He's looking at you, but Durless, you wouldn't know that. So,
I'm willing to go up and shake his hand, and Draconic could be like, "Hey, man, these things are super cool." I might give him a hug. Be like, "It is so nice to meet someone." Do you?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
No, I don't. That's my okay.
My 2 cents, I'd say disadvantage on the perception.
Well,
on the wizard's part.
Well, it's just Rain. Give me a roll on it because, stealth. Stealth. Yeah, that'd be the first
advantage.
one. Well, but he's looking. But you've got Dirtless that's over there that's already tried to go into the tent.
Yeah.
Okay. And
thanks, Dirtless.
He's saying you see him but he kind of moves back toward the tent a little bit, and he goes, I hate to be rude, and I apologize for my minions here. I will set them down and alert them not to attack you anymore. I need to get back to what I'm doing here. I don't want to spend the rest of my days in this forsaken place.
Continuing in Draconic, I'll just cut him off and be like, "Hey, man, I got some salted pork," and then I'll give him a hug, and then I'm gonna try and see if he has the spellbook on him.
Oh, okay, but you're okay. Hold on a second. So, okay, you're not proficient. Okay, so here's a rule, because I've got to lay this out. Unless you're proficient or have some type of that type of check, I'm not going to be allowing those type of things anymore. So, and what I'm saying by that is, what I'm trying to stop is, let's say someone does a check for a perception of some area, and then everybody starts trying to chime in saying, well, I'll roll that too. Unless you have the proficiency or that skill, I'm not going to allow that roll anymore. And I'm making that change across the whole board for everybody. Because
I can never perceive anything again?
No. If you have that skill or the perception, if you have that type of...
but I don't.
Oreo has perception, but he doesn't have a sneak or sleight of hand. So now he has a stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, but stealth's not trying to. You're not trying to stealth something off his body. Okay.
No, I'm just trying to see if it's there.
Well, that's still sleight of hand. Okay, and so that's going to be something that he's going to. I'm not. I can't stop you from doing it, but you're not going to like the outcome. Let me put it that way. Okay, so.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take it. I'm just hugging them. I'm pulling things out of the pocket. I'm like, hey, man, we got these gems.
So,
you see this eye patch?
Feeling them up, basically.
Yeah, and he's,
I think it's cool in the right eye. I don't know. Like, the left eye looks cool, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put that in my pocket, maybe check his other side.
He pushes your hands away. And so he is,
I'll start dancing with him.
Please, he asks you he steps back from you. Please, keep your distance from me.
Excuse my companion.
Sailor
he
man.
spent a long time on the seas. He doesn't quite know how to interact with normal people.
So he moves back to the entrance of the tent and he says, I have some studying to do. I apologize. You may, if y'all would please leave me alone. I am going to get back to my studying.
Thank you for calling off your guards. Yeah. And we might pass back this way after we deal with the orcs, if that's all right.
Yeah. Can we take some of your guards with us
to
deal with the orcs?
They're attuned to this area, so if they're moved too much farther from me, they will just revert back to their original state.
Dead.
Yeah, dead. But yeah, exactly. So,
before I go, I would make a simple request. When you're done with your studies here, if you would lay these men back to rest, I would deeply appreciate it.
I have no problem doing that because they surely can't travel with me when I leave here.
Very well.
So,
I just didn't want you to perhaps leave them for some other adventures.
Nope. They're here strictly for my protection.
Very well. I start walking out the southern wall.
And I punch him in the face as he walks past.
I'll take it.
Oh my
right
God.
in the mouth.
Roll a d4. Well, roll to hit.
Oh my Lord. Yes, Ruckus.
I tell Dirtless, I'm like, don't worry.
Yeah.
Like, once we deal with these orcs, like, we'll kill this dude.
Eat it.
You missed me.
As I walk by, I look for any signs.
I would like that 3 damage roll.
Okay, sorry. Okay, you two, stop it. Dirtless, what did you ask?
As I walk by, I look for any scrolls or anything that I might be able to use as I walk by the opening.
You see, like I said, you see clothes, a chair, a small chest. You see a writing desk. There's supplies all over it. You see papers on the floor. You see that kind of stuff.
Guys, I think Dane's a zombie. He stopped moving when they stopped moving.
Dane, what are you doing over there? Oh, you're just watching the zombies there. They haven't moved. So, they're in down. All right. And
Dane, you look like
you see him kind of he bumps back into the tent and shuts the curtain.
I'm gonna go peek into the curtain and wave at him.
I've already left.
Just go hug him. You left without your horse?
I'm gonna put a salted pork inside.
That's a good point. I remember my horse and I double back around.
What's there, Durlish? You're leaving. Ruckus, what are you doing? Ruckus.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow over by Thurai and ask. So, are we dealing with the Banshee, or are we gonna deal with the orcs first?
I would like to continue to the orcs that are harassing the people on the road. The Banshee doesn't seem to be harming anyone.
Okay, I'm good with that. I want to kill some orcs.
I think I heard something like it sounded like she was just like a normal woman.
Okay. Everybody else is headed south. We're all headed south?
Could I get 3 damage taken off that certain...
bonehead. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now.
Heading south, yeah.
Without his horse?
No, we doubled back to get the horses.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're off the map. And Oreo, are you done tormenting the wizard?
What do I see inside when I peek in?
Same thing I just told. Dirtless. There is. There are.
I had you selected.
A desk.
Sorry.
Clothes. Half-eaten supplies. Just stuff. You see a cot, a chair. You see him fumbling, trying to pull up a desk, and he's trying to sit down.
Does he look comfortable? Like, does he have enough stuff?
Yes, he has. He looks like he's traveling pretty light, actually.
Does he have any rubies?
You don't see anything of value.
You're not there.
Yeah. So stop looking. Okay.
Look, we need to kill him or stop messing with him.
Dungeon Master.
That's Oreo for you. Yes, third
I
eye.
need you to take 10 damage off of me.
Oh.
There was an accident this time. Ruckus had me selected and accidentally clicked.
Goofballs. Okay.
I might accidentally glaive and then use. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So we're headed south, right?
Accidentally shoot him with his own crossbow.
Okay.
Heading south.
So can we close this map?
We're going. Oh my gosh. I'm going to beat y'all. Okay.
Whoa.
So
hostilities, man.
So as you headed south from the tower, you begin to see, a crag area, rugged hills.
Sorry, my mic was off again. What
Sorry.
about the Banshee up north?
Well, they left.
We're
They're
gonna
going
get back to
south.
that.
They're going
back?
They're going
Okay.
south. Okay, and so
I'll join them.
So you basically come into, and I've got to do the same thing here. All right, and you guys are coming in. All right. And Oreo, Dirtless, Dane. Oh, I hate when I do that. You've basically seen lots of. Really? You're seeing a mountain kind of, coming in, and who's leading? What's the marching order?
Ruckus in the front. Me
Do we
behind
still have it
Ruckus.
set?
Okay.
I would say let's put Rain in the front and have him stealth.
Put you three. Just start like I've got you. The front is the most southern port. 2. You're marching in 2s, I would assume, or not. But
Did we get off our horses?
well, there's 2 on horses.
Are we on the wagon?
Not here. You're not. So the wagon wouldn't make it through this trail area.
So where do we leave the wagon? Back at the zombies?
Connieberry.
So we have 2 people on horse and everyone else is on foot?
Well, you said you had a horse, so
All right.
I'm on a horse.
It's just like those religious people to come in their expensive sport car and ask for money.
all right.
Remember Rain and
So-
my horse? Who's peaky?
Ruckus and Dane, perception checks, please.
Well done, Ruckus.
Okay. That's what I wanted to see. All right. Here's what you got. And from there,
Is that a fire right there?
it is light coming out of the
I
Single orc.
I do inform
You can
them.
watch as a single. Okay.
Why
How
did
do you
the
know he's a
zombie
single
tell
orc?
us that?
2 people told us that.
okay. So you see
How
basically
does the zombie know?
Well, apparently one came with us.
okay. So there is what you have.
Rain, sneak
I'm
attack.
gonna turn around and kind of like whisper to them behind me that may not have seen it, that there's an orc standing guard outside of a fire, it looks like.
Like, out in the open, I don't see a fire.
It's not a fire. It's just light that's coming out of the cave. Okay.
Oh, there's a cave with an
Sorry.
orc guarding.
Stand
Hey,
corrected.
Thrai, why don't you shout at it?
I'm not. Can I get a distance between the southern part of that rock and the orc?
Too far to shout. That's
I'm
the
not
distance.
trying to shout.
Well, Matt, you
The
could-
distance is
Did I-
35
I
feet.
think he wants to hold person.
I didn't. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah. Or everyone could just shoot him with their ranged weapons.
I did
the
give
same
2 people
time.
short bows.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, if we can get the drop on him, I'll throw a javelin.
So we count down to 3, 2, 1, and everybody shoot at the same time.
Yeah,
That sounds like a good idea.
Surprise round, guys.
Okay, everybody, re-give me initiative rolls before we start anything. Okay, just
No surprise round?
no. I want the rolls first. So before we go,
Yeah.
okay,
hit. Yeah.
okay.
It's my nose, sorry.
Thrai, you don't have a ranged weapon. Help me with this.
I have. I can't help you. Helping you would be distracting them and telling that they're
Alright.
there.
No, you can help me with an attack roll.
Can we do this? Sorry. I was trying to put a thing on here.
So what are we doing, guys?
I'm going on the count of 3. Throw a javelin.
So helpful.
3.
On one.
Okay,
when
so-
he says
so
three,
what is
I'm
it?
gonna just start sprinting.
Wait. What is this?
Can we just? All right, never mind.
So, okay,
I was gonna.
Oreo, if you don't get back there,
I'm gonna make this here in a turn. Don't worry.
I know I am.
Start sprinting.
Okay,
Why don't we try doing something like this, where we're like moving along the wall, or have one person move along the wall and try to take him out?
Well,
Because I
Humpty
don't
they're gonna
think we
hear.
could pass through this area. Would you guys like me to hold person?
No, you just stay back.
I think we
Not
just
sneaky.
all like surprise round, shoot them with bows.
Oh my god. We've done initiative. Just go in order.
well,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you guys sitting here before the first move is going to determine stuff. So, plan carefully.
Can I just shoot it, guys?
How do I?
Yes.
What do you want to do, Dirtless?
I can't target him.
Because he drug
It's-
ours off of the tokens
Icons.
instead of.
No, I didn't.
We don't have arrows.
Yeah, we don't have arrows. Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me reset everybody. Hold on. So, hold on. Just let me make sure what's going on here. Because I thought I dragged everybody.
You're dragging from the combat tracker.
Yeah,
right?
I know. That's what I thought I did. I'm going to do it real quick again. So, Thrai,
There we
Oreo, Dirtless, Rain, Dane, and Ruckus. Okay. So, put yourself back where you're at.
Perfect.
Dumbass me, he's not dragging them right. So,
I'm gonna hold my action until Rain fires a shot, and the action I'm holding is throwing a javelin.
all right. Anybody else want to give me their shots before this goes down?
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare to use my short bow, which I have 20 arrows in my inventory, but on my ammo it says 0. Do I just type 20?
Yeah,
in there?
type 20 in the
Yeah.
ammo, and that'll give you the. Mm-hmm.
And I'm holding my action for the first
your ammo
person
being
that fires. I'm gonna do
Yes.
magic
Mind that.
missile.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
If
gonna
I
shoot
see
the damn
somebody
thing.
shoot at him, I'll shoot magic.
Well,
missile.
hold on, Rain.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
I'm running at him, and I'm the second person.
Yeah, I want to run at him too, because I only have a hand axe.
Well, this is surprise round, so all of us get to use our move first, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you. Yep. You're.
And advantage.
He's 65 feet away.
So don't miss, guys.
Okay.
So can I shoot him now?
Y'all call your shot. Start the rolls.
Do I get advantage?
Surprise round.
Yes. Fine.
You know you want to.
Fine. Fine. I'm gonna bring some pain. I'm gonna bring pain. I think.
Do it.
All right.
I want it.
No, you do. All right. So
Okay.
now, okay. So that gets. You got
And I
the
get
shot.
sneak attack.
Hit the roll.
You gotta drag sneak attack on. Give me a second.
Can the force of this
Do you
attack
need me to
push
do
him
it, or you-
backwards?
If
I
you
got
got it, you got it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now,
And
Ruckus,
damage.
you're gonna get 50 feet. That's all you can do on a run.
That still isn't rolling my second d6.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It did. I'm seeing it in the. I got
Yeah,
a
it's the purple die.
purple die. Yeah.
No. It's 2d6.
I get 2d6 now.
Oh, we need to change it. You need to change it in the effect list. Okay, so roll one more d6. Okay.
Okay.
what's this?
I don't think we can change it in the effect list, can we?
If not, I will. So, all right, and so Oriole's going to run that way. That is y'all's moves in action. Okay, so
my held action goes off. He's beyond my first range.
okay, Oriole, hold on a second. Yep, okay. All right.
So that would be disadvantage, but because it's surprise, that'd be advantage. They cancel each other out. Straight roll.
Yep.
That's not a bad throw. Could have been a better throw. Why did it not? Oh, I know what I did.
Drag it
I
on.
needed to. Yep. Why did I get a D20? I grabbed the wrong thing.
Here, it's just 3.
There we go.
Okay. I was going to just grab. I can grab.
Took me a few
Don't do that
tries.
again.
Did you
You
throw
don't have
2 javelins?
Yeah. No, he threw. You only once you miss that throw. All I got to do is grab the damage and drag it onto the orc. You didn't have to re-roll all that. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So he's still there. Dirtless, you've got.
Magic missile.
Magic missile, and it's 5d4 plus 1. Is there a short way to roll that?
You have to grab the damage and throw it. You can change that in your. So hold on. So you're casting that as a.
Because
it can go towards any target, but I'm having them all go towards him. And
roll
So,
them individually because you get that +1 to each.
Hold on a second. You're casting it as a second level or first level? Magic
second level. So
magic
44. Sorry,
44. Yeah. So
44,
basically,
second
just
level.
right now you can modify that spell to add it all in,
Okay.
but just roll the D4 4 times on top. Just drag it on top of him 4 times.
Right click on the D4. Click on.
No,
roll 4 D4.
that doesn't add the
no, it
bonus.
doesn't do it that way. It doesn't add the bonus. Yeah.
Right, but then you scroll up on the modifier and you just add 4 to it.
You
Whatever
could,
the total
you could
is.
do that. Yeah, you could actually add the modifier down below. Just so we'll go through it again. Just
That's 1,
2,
2.
3.
third one slams into him, and you see him fall back over with a puff of smoke coming out of his chest.
Can I light a bush on fire with the last one?
No.
No,
Shoot it
do
into
not
the air.
Thorias.
Shoot it into the
Keep it
air.
around.
All right, last one I just hold for later.
Well, it just kind of misfires.
Okay.
So, all right.
Your hand explodes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to run
And
over
then
and
after
get my javelin.
then I take my.
So I need to
I move
see.
there.
1 second. And I need to turn center of the map off. It annoys the hell out of me. Okay. So why that happens? If the, we're not dealing with that one right now.
Your perception check to see inside.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to see because y'all did that.
There are
check
repercussions for our actions, guys.
Never.
I didn't use my action yet.
Well, he's dead, Oreo.
Okay.
Then take back that then.
I managed to make that throw with a javelin. I'm very happy with that.
You're overly impressed with yourself. Stop it.
I am.
Okay. So, yeah, Ruckus, you can give me a perception check. And we can actually, from where you're at, and you see kind of, all right, everybody else, all right.
Yeah, can I take a quick break? I'll be right back.
Go ahead. So,
I loot the orc.
Stupid man. I didn't mean to do that. I was just dragging on.
That's fine.
Stupid thing.
So, you kind of see into the
Crank it
cave, and this is kind of the top of the hill.
Was there anything on that orc?
The sentry. No.
May I retrieve my javelin, or was it too damaged?
Roll me d6. Odd, you can retrieve it. Even you can't.
All right.
Get damaged. Okay. Dane, you doing anything? All right. So you guys are at the front of the cave, and you hear some kind of grunt noises inside there. Some moving around.
Hey guys, why don't I set a trap and then we can have Mr. Yells a lot yell at them and see if they come running out?
That I enjoy that idea.
DM, can I set a snare trap at the front?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll set a snare trap right at the
You
entrance.
can also use your ball bearings
For
caltrops to make it difficult terrain for anyone that doesn't get caught in the snare.
well, most of our people are melee, so no.
Well, y'all are standing out in front of the cave right now, so
Well, obviously we're going to move before Thrice yells, I think.
I don't know.
Yes.
Probably.
I'm gonna sneak in.
All right, give me a stealth roll. Mr. Sneaky sneaks a lot. All right. And you move right into here. And
I set a trap right here, and I make eye contact with everyone so that they see it and don't step on it.
except for Oreo, he's out of your...
I heard that he was gonna do a trap, so I'll look back to see what he's doing.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody else do anything?
Yeah, let's get
I'm getting
kind of like
closer.
organized.
I'm joining the group. Is my mic on?
Yeah. Yep. We hear you.
Okay.
All right. What are
I
you
just
doing?
want to go 5.
All right. You're you're coming around that corner there.
Sneakily. Do you want me to
Yeah.
keep rolling?
I want another roll.
Oreo, don't die, man. I love you too much.
I'm gonna look at everyone else. I'm gonna be like, should I start shouting?
Not yet.
No, actually, no. We want to position ourselves so they come out towards the trap instead of like going left or, you know what I mean?
Oh, we have a trap.
Oh fuck!
And that's why Oreo went in first.
Don't worry, guys. We got this.
Would my trap
smell
work
boss
on that?
No. I don't even know if I have a spell for that.
Yeah, it's called Revive.
I don't have that spell.
This map needs
5,
to be bigger so I can retreat further away.
4, 3,
That means Oreo, you need to move.
2,
Do they see me?
move back.
Like,
1.
just gotta be
Back.
Oreo, run
No.
away!
Back. Oreo.
Dun dun dun.
I'm just waiting for you guys to keep talking so I can make another move. I just want to keep making moves over and over.
We're about to find out real quick. So here we go. So do they? And what's this other one? Hold on there, Buckaroo Bonsai. You were sitting out in the open right there for a second. You were on the corner, but I'm still going to see. You know. All right, and or number 2.
Oh, those orcs have perception skill?
Oh,
just kidding.
there's
kidding.
what
I'm
I'm
just
looking
kidding.
for. You say out of the corner of Orc 2's number I, he goes, huh? Humans, and you all see them look up. And smash, kill, and this big thing, boom, boom, God, kill him, out of my way, and he is moving at you, and you can move.
You can continue to move further away than I just have 40 feet of
Now that he saw you, yeah, come on
How
out.
fast does he move?
Well, that's a good question.
Oh my God.
Let's find out. Smash, kill. He is moving. Oh yeah, he is moving. He is coming your way. Bomb, and you guys see him. He is a lumbering beast, and Hold on now. No.
I asked how fast he moves. So
He is moving as fast as you, pal. He's got the same speed you do. Yep. He's
awesome. All right.
Okay, so
Don't run towards me. I'm slower than you.
No, wait, is he in the middle? I can't tell.
He is coming. I'm getting him over there. He's coming.
Entire entryway.
Yeah, he is coming. His whole body is coming out that cave. Okay, pals.
Does he step on the trap?
Hold on. I'm trying to get the other one listed here. Okay.
Can we roll initiative?
We already rolled.
You already rolled. I already had you
initiative.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was for the guy up front.
That was for the whole deal, cooking boodles. So, so that's.
I was gonna say I don't agree with that. but okay.
Why, Ruckus? I had you roll it ahead of time, so we're
I
set.
didn't get to use my action, so
You guys got a surprise, took him out, and he walked it on in there. So the initiative is set. I rolled their initiative, and there's no change in it. So it's not going to. So
I'm just saying,
Are we
because
supposed to be at the
when
top
he
of the
died,
round?
combat ended. He was
That
the
was-
only enemy.
you were in. You took out the entryway. That's all. There was never any combat. He never even got a turn. So I had you guys. The initiative is good where it's at. So they were already pre-rolled. So what, Oreo? Sorry, I stepped on you.
What's his movement speed? Just so
He is moving as fast as you ran. So okay.
Okay, so yeah, I would be back here next to Rain.
Yeah. So well, not from where the corner was at. Well, yeah, you actually would be.
I
Yeah,
moved
I
10,
see what you're
he's
saying.
moved
Yeah,
50.
yeah. So, well, no, he didn't move 50. He's a large monstrosity. He's moving the same amount. He's right behind
He's
you.
moved 40, yeah.
So yeah, he
I'm
moves
just saying,
42,
yeah,
but he hasn't
I've
hit the
moved
trap.
20 now.
So he hasn't hit the trap yet, but he's not looking at it. He's watching, and then he sees all the rest of you guys sitting right there. So now,
Can I roll stealth to make sure he doesn't see me?
when it's your turn. So
he doesn't. Nope,
okay.
nope. Scary.
So, but that's
around the corner. Nope.
So they are going to be, and so okay. So he's sitting there. He's going to move, and there's nothing much. They just basically have got a lumbering beast that is in front of them, and so let me make sure I'm at the wrong one. We are here. Come back here.
What size is he?
Oh gosh darn it!
I just got really big,
I
guys.
know. I was like, what the heck? I'm trying to find.
I think he's a
didn't know about.
My rage timer ran out.
All right, where is it?
Rage.
I'm bringing this. Okay, just screw this. Let me get this back at the top of the order.
Back spider.
Okay, he can't do anything. Thry.
Do I see this thing?
You see the shadow and light pretty much is blocked out coming from the cage, and you hear boom, 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 kill humans. And so you haven't seen him come out of the hole yet. So
But I saw Oreo haul out.
you saw Oreo going, monster! And run and leaps over the snare as he comes through. And you see Ruckus and Dirtless and Dane's eyes wide open.
I'm slightly larger than I should be.
Oh, that's some reason I wasn't even clicking on anything. Okay, so Dirtless, Ruckus, and Dane, you can give me if you want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Animal.
it matter?
Well, what is? They've never really specified what's monster identification. So you can give
It's
me
a
whatever
nature check.
in nature check,
nature.
whatever you'd like it to be.
How about
okay?
how about a history check?
It's not really history. It's more. That's going to be.
Historically, these things are scary.
Yeah, historically, I would have.
So all right. So that's Dane.
Nature check. Okay.
Dane sees this, and he believes he knows. Let's see. So Dane
Should have
sees.
stayed on the horse.
By any stretch of the imagination, could this be referred to as a humanoid?
It is a large. Is it a no?
Okay.
Okay. It is larger than a humanoid size. So you got that? You got that, Dane?
Yup.
Okay, you recognize it. So just so you know.
So, anyways, that's where I moved.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Now
I'm
you
going
see
to-
it. Now you see a lumbering part of the beast. Yeah. Coming through.
I'm going to throw a javelin at it.
Go ahead, piss it off. Yeah.
It is
You're not going to try to
inside
talk to it
range.
first?
Yeah, you want to and put it in your priesthood?
He's only trying to kill humans. We could just
All right.
sacrifice Dane and Oreo to it.
You see you're sick in the side of his arm. Oh, what? Toothpick.
Oh, shit.
I've always needed it.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon right on top of the snare, so that as it moves in to attack my spiritual weapon, if it does, it will step on the snare.
All right. There's this. It was right here, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. That's what I thought.
And that's within 5 feet, so attack. And damage.
Pesky fly. Fly. Get off me.
Spiritual weapon is a mace.
It's saying it thinks it's a fly. Shush.
Right. No, I'm just because you're supposed to describe what it looks like. When
You hit
cast
it and it jiggles.
Yeah. It just kind of swats away at it. Oreo. Its fear permeates your body.
Can it grab the mace and hit Thrai with it?
Good question. I don't know.
You cannot wield. It's not a physical thing that you can interact with.
No.
But does it know that, and does it care?
It could be. Maybe Thrai could be wrong. We'll find out, shan't we? Its turn is
It's a
only
spiritual thing.
two away.
I just went to hit the first time, so I missed.
Okay, the dart. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll move.
Which way would that be?
Away.
All right. Anytime. There you go. You target yourself for some reason, Oreo. Dirtless, you're up.
All right. Right next to the dollar sign.
Yeah, that's where the snare and the spiritual weapon's at. Yep.
Right next to that, I want to, so to the left of it,
Yeah.
I want to cast the cloud of daggers.
Again. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Again, yeah.
Okay.
Why did
That was
it ask me to move?
I didn't. That was that was me messing with. I was clicking on stuff. So, all right, hold on. So you're doing. Quit. We're gonna do this again. Oh, can I not figure this out? All right, we're gonna do a single square. Well,
Yeah, I tried to choose it, but I couldn't figure out how.
I'm trying to. Why can't I get that? What? Okay, there we go. So you're talking about putting it right here.
Yep, perfect.
Okay. Another swirl of daggers forms.
And I am going to move back about 25 feet.
Alrighty. All right. So he is his movement brought him through. He is going to hit that, and he will proceed to throw this area. So
As he moved in,
yeah, he's moving in. Oh, let's do one. Okay, so do your. If you want to do your attack, go right ahead, Dane. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's going to be a miss. Okay. The snare does what, Rain?
What it's intended to do is it's intended to basically snap up like a medium-sized creature
Well, he
and
steps-
make
okay.
their head. It would
Okay.
what it would probably do.
He just
is
stepped
would
on it and
wrap around his
smashed it.
ankle.
Okay. No, he just If it's a small or
Well,
medium
How about
sized
he
snare,
took a pointed
Right.
damage?
He-
Oh, no,
He-
here's what it would be intended to do. It would be
Psychic
intended
damage?
to grab one
Yeah, he
and
limps.
fling him
He
up.
limps.
All right.
okay.
But with this, it would probably wrap around his ankle, and
It's-
it might slow him down and or trip him.
If it's for a small to medium sized creature, correct?
Medium to large, but sure. Either way.
No.
It's not gonna
No.
snare him.
No, it's
but
not.
I figure it would slow him down.
No, he just
Okay.
it basically just stepped on it and it snapped.
Oh, okay.
A
Okay.
pointed damage on his toe.
Yeah. So now
he did step on bones.
He did go through the daggers.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. Can I roll that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got the dagger roll. So that's what did that say? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you see him swatting at that like it's mosquitoes. And he, now, as he's pushing through Ruckus, he is coming through here, running at his speed. I need a strength check from you because he's going to go
Stop
through.
him, Ruckus.
He's going to go through you. Yeah, basically. So he's going to try to push you out.
If you stop him every round, he'll take my damage.
Well, he was running pretty fast, and so he was chasing Oreo, and so okay, so yeah, he's going to push. No, well, he basically it's just a pushback. That's all that is because he's moving here. So he was at here, 1, 2, 3, and he was coming this way. So
doesn't Dane get
Nope.
an attack?
I already used my.
you can get, you know what? I'll give you that attack. I'll give you on that because he's going through you and pushing by you. Okay, so you can.
That would also count as rough terrain.
And give him. He's going to stop. Yeah, so I'm going to give you a swat at him. Okay.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Well, Dane will get. Dane got the. You got him because he came into your. So
no, okay. I thought he was asking about me
Ruckus
getting it.
one. No, I'm giving Ruckus one there. So. Okay.
1 what? An attack?
An attack. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted, and he's got him pissed off now. Okay. And so.
I'd like to make an intimidation check.
1 second. It's not your turn. Not your turn.
Huh.
He's looking down and he's got this javelin that's poked at him. He's got some scratch marks on him. And you basically, Oreo, you see eyes kind of go red. And he is very angry. Human. Smack. Oh, damn it. So he misses. Rain.
Okay.
Is you're standing right next to Oreo going, why the hell did you stop next to me?
Yes.
This creature is looking down at both of you and had just hit the ground with his club that he was trying to swing at Oreo.
All right. Rough terrain to move through his through his tile.
Yeah.
So that's 1 movement approximately. Bonus action to disengage. And then action to run this way. Dash that way.
Gotcha.
Done.
Okay. Dane.
I'll be back in a minute.
What are you going to do?
I'll step forward to here.
Uh-huh.
Why do I have a 10 arrow? Anyway.
Because you have him targeted. And so that's showing you the distance to your target.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to attack him with my glaive.
Mm-hmm.
I get advantage because I'm behind
You're behind him. Mm-hmm.
Dirtless.
I'm also going to activate my... I'm going to use a spell slot as well.
Okay.
Just so you know, you
Divine.
Divine. All right, hold on. Are you going to drop that on, or you want me to drop it on him? On you?
I don't even know how to drop
I'll show
it
you.
on.
I'll show you. So it's Divine Smite. Is that correct?
Yes.
I dropped that on you. Now.
So how would I drop that on myself if I...
You grab it. Well, you just can grab it out of the effects list and you drop it on your character in the combat tracker. That's all. So, but it's an effect, so you got to go into the effect list that I should have shared for y'all to be able to see. And
okay, I think I found it.
Yeah, we can play around with it later. So you've got you got your hit. So now give us some damage there.
Yeah.
I think the guys are saying please. So you're what was
Heavy.
it?
And then, of course, yes. And then, of course, I get to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to do advantage, so I'll do one more.
Still
just
hit.
in case there's a nat 20.
Yep. Nope. Oh, that's fair.
Then I need to use Divine Smite again.
Oh, I actually get it on the backhand too.
How do I?
It's anytime I make any melee attack. I mean that can include.
Yep, that's on. It's back on.
Opportunity. I think.
Back on. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I'm gonna wish I had one more thing.
All right. Anything else?
Thank you.
Yep.
Let me. Don't think so. I think that's yep.
That's your turn.
In my time in the Underdark, would I be able to make an educated guess on what the hell this thing is?
And when your turn comes back up, you can. So, as the fleeing. Okay, Ruckus.
All right, I gonna go ahead and attack this guy.
You got a hit, and you got a hit, and
I'm going to. Oh,
you see him stumble a little bit.
Hold on, I want to do this now. All right.
Oh, because of the
yeah, I want to see if I got a crit.
Understood. Yep.
And then I want to. I want to move to here.
Run away.
Where's I don't see movement. Just behind him.
No, I want to move basically right there.
Don't stand in the blade storm.
Yeah, you're gonna move. You got to move into your.
Where's the blade storm?
It's the green box.
Green square.
Green square.
Oh, all right. I want to get basically right there because I don't want them flooding out.
He gets to pop you when you do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm raging, by the way.
Okay, drop that on your character. Yep, while we're doing this. I'll wait till you do that.
Rage before you get a, yeah.
Yeah, he called it. So.
Can you add 2 damage to him then?
Because that was extra for the damage or whatever was going on?
Yeah, rage deals.
He takes 2
when
damage.
you rage.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
2 damage to him, right?
Yeah, 2 more damage than what he already took from me.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
You see him kind of buckle at the knees a little bit as that's going on, but he flips around a backhand of his great club, and he just cuts right over your head as he misses on that backhand. Okay.
That's a short joke.
Yep. So, anything else you want to do?
No, I want to basically turn to face the people that are in.
You're about to see them, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Pass your turn when you're done.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. All right. So, Orc 2, he steps up here. He sees these swirling daggers, and he waits, but he sees Ruckus sitting there, and he throws a javelin.
You should also see a glowing mace of radiant energy.
He sees it, but he saw the dwarf step into the way, and he threw a javelin. And then another one steps up and does the same thing, and he throws a javelin and hits. And there's another one standing here. Okay. And from the back, you hear anybody. I don't know. So let me see. From the back, you hear some guttural language.
There's a language that any of us understand. You were typing the who does.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So, and so
that's very interesting.
So,
funny you should say that.
So, and the other one, you see them move, but they kind of stop because there's a big one in the back, and he's the one that's barking. And there's one more javelin at you, Ruckus. Uh-oh. And this one's gonna. So you got 3 javelins that are sticking in you when that went down. All right, and top of the order again. Move up speed. Okay, so all right, so he is sitting here, and he backs up to watch. And now
you've got plenty of health.
The Dirtless, just so the timing, how long does that wall last? Okay,
so
that's
6 turns.
Six turns. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's sitting there. All right, Thorai.
10 turns.
Yeah.
10, 6, 8. Yeah.
Because my my holy weapon also lasts that long. As a bonus action, let me double check I'm doing this correctly. As a bonus action, I can move the weapon up to 20 feet,
Yep.
So I'm going to move it up Gog's ass. And I'm going to give him a colonoscopy.
Swing away. You got a hit. And you see him fall. Okay.
With a radiant mace
Yeah,
shoved
you
up his
clock
ass.
him. Basically you hit him. It's an upward stroke. So and this is what you called. So watch here. Here's where I go with this. It was an upward stroke, and it catches him right in between the legs and all the package down underneath there, and and it lifts him up. Oreo, give me a dex check. A dex save.
Does the mace come away with a brown?
It's stuck. It's actually the mace is stuck where it doesn't want to be, but it lifted him enough that I want Oreo to give me a dex check or save. Oh, he got out of the way. So it basically collapses and lands right at the feet of Oreo as he kind of backs up. And
loot the body before we all die.
Okay, so
May his light bless your twisted soul.
but your secret weapon is kind of stuck in him right now, Thorai. So
Okay.
We're gonna eat him, right?
I'm going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start tossing javelins back at orc number 3.
Okay. You got a hit. Okay. Got one stuck in him.
Oi! Over here!
How long have you been British?
I didn't know how that was going to come out. I'll be perfectly honest.
Oreo, as that beast collapses in front of you, you move forward.
On top of you.
He jumps the beast.
Mm-hmm. Hit. All right. Dirtless.
All right. You see where Orc 2 is standing? I'm going to get in a little bit closer, and then I'm going to cast Sleep right on top of Orc 2.
Okay, so that'll cover 30. What's the diameter or the area of effect?
I just closed it. 1 second.
Yep.
I think it's 20.
90 feet. Oh, so never mind. I'm going to cast
No,
it.
that's the radius for casting. That's not the radius for the effect.
Yeah, what's the area of effect? Yep. So
I thought it was you roll a bunch of dice and then if
he's
it-
going to, but he's trying to.
Everything within
It
that
doesn't give me
radius.
Yeah.
20 feet from the point you choose, so Orc 2, 20 feet from the point I choose, and 5d8.
All right, so hold on.
You should choose a better spot.
Well, he called it.
He already called it.
So
So
hold
he's
on.
now put half the party to sleep.
Hold on a second.
Why he's going to put me to sleep?
So it's
No,
20.
you choose what points are gonna affect people.
No. It goes from the lowest.
Goes
Hey,
from the lowest health up.
boom.
Can I make it a little bit? Okay,
Wait, that's-
hold on.
That's 20 feet.
Yep. That's huge.
That's way more than 20 feet.
Look here.
No,
It's
if you
not.
count, it's right. I was just expecting it to be small.
20 feet.
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
God.
Hey.
I didn't think it was going to be that big.
Don't-
Why is mine... See, that's
Well,
mine.
good night, guys.
Your 20 feet is
yes.
smaller than.
Yeah, he's right. So why is that? Let's see. Here, let me just redraw it one more time. Hold on. Let's just make sure. So let's pick it in the center of a square, and it's a circle, and we go 10, 20. That one did. It went smaller. I don't know. It's a good call, Ruckus. I'm not sure why that's doing that, but there's.
It's the inside of 20 feet, and then there's the outside of 20 feet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
So, gotcha. Okay, so it's insane.
That's
So, anyway,
Ruckus, Oreo, and Rain still.
yep. So cast your.
Yeah, but
Nope, I'm out of it.
5d8.
You're in the circle.
But he's not on one of the green
I'm
affected squares.
2/3.
That's the whole. It's the
I'm
whole. If
2/3
if
of
the
the way out of the
line's
circle.
touching you, then you're in the circle. So okay. So all right. So roll your dice, Dirtless.
All right. Do I just hit 5d8
Yep.
or?
Yeah. Just roll 5d8 on the.
Did you just knock yourself out?
I might have.
He ran his own effect, but I'll take it off. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
So he was.
How do I roll 5d8?
Okay, grab the right mouse click on the D8. Yeah.
And then again,
Select
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No. Those are D10s. The D8s is the one next to it, the square, the triangles.
Pyramid.
I'll take that one, but I don't think you want me to. So
How about that?
there you go.
19.
So
19 hit die are worth starting from low.
Trust me.
We don't trust you, but it's nice.
Not anymore.
So you're gonna love this.
Come on, everybody goes to sleep.
Goodbye, baby. Rain collapsed. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah. Rain just collapsed asleep in the. Yep. There you go.
Was that the only effect?
That's the only one that got. That's the only one that took it. Yep.
Because it consumes the hit points. I have 18 hit points. That only leaves 1 hit point of sleep left.
Yep. And
Thanks, guys.
The guy I threw a javelin at doesn't have less than that?
Yeah, like I don't understand that. Like, what are their?
I thought it went off of the hit die.
Actually, okay. Hold on a second.
It went off their number of hit.
It does. He's right. Thank you. You're right. No, good call, because I didn't went down there and I was looking at just hit points. So he's at. Let me do the math in my head. That's going to be okay. Never mind. Thank you. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what kind of creatures are we fighting here? Jesus.
There you go. So he takes it. So, but he's the only one that takes it. So you see him collapse.
Can you revive Rain, please?
I did. I took the.
Okay.
Yeah, I did already. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Is this green square right here still in effect?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can take away the sleep square.
I am doing it. Yep. So.
Please, yeah.
There you go. So.
Okay, as sharpshooter, can I shoot
Sorry, everybody.
through the group of them, or
There's a wall there.
no? I mean our friendlies. If I move there, can I shoot through everybody?
You'll take it you're going to take it at a disadvantage. A -5, because you're shooting through multiple people at your size. Okay.
Doesn't this hill slope upward though?
There's a cave. So
I'm at the grassy portion.
it's a little bit, but there might be some slopes down and up and down. It's not flat terrain by no means. That's true, but a halfling trying to shoot through 3 of you, and no. So,
Stand aside, guys.
Don't target the one that just fell asleep.
Boom!
Who were you targeting? Orc 2? Well,
Orc
you just
2.
woke him up. No, sorry. It was Orc 3. Okay, so he's frightened for 1 round, and you still roll your damage.
You don't get sneak, unfortunately.
So, okay. You see him.
Jesus.
Okay, Dane.
Boom.
Yay.
Boom, baby.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
the best thing about being frightened is they
right there.
are terrified to move towards you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, he's afraid of a halfling.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my glaive.
Okay.
To hit the one that's asleep.
No, that's the one that's frightened.
Frightened. He's trying to get the one that's actually doing this. Yeah.
I mean, they're both heavy. They're gonna die.
Hit.
Guess not.
Okay, I'll use the back end.
Okay. Where'd he go? All right. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'll
We'll step to your left a little.
step back here.
Right back in my way. I see.
Yep. All
Thanks.
right. Pass your turn.
Did it work?
Hold on. Ruckus. Ruckus is stepping in. Mm-hmm. Wondering if someone was going to play that one. Here a second. Let me get that.
Totem Spirit Bear?
That's
I thought
his,
the one
that's
was
his
asleep.
rage.
How
It
did he
is.
face
He
it?
is. He is. He is.
Oh, okay,
I just remember that. Yeah. Man, you guys are quick. Damn.
I care about advantage.
And that's my turn.
All right. So he is asleep, and there's no save on that, right? He just.
No, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it lasts like 10 rounds.
Yeah,
or
as long as
something.
you don't touch him. That's the main
Yeah.
thing. Okay. So they.
Well, you can touch them, you just can't
attack
do damage.
Damage
It's
to him.
specifically
Yeah.
said
An ally,
slap or shout.
Yeah.
an ally
Okay.
can take an action to wake him up.
Yeah. So, so he is going to, with the commands. I'm going to back him up here. And Arc 5 is going to throw his javelin at -2 because he's got a
Guys,
ruckus.
stop wasting your javelins. I want to collect them later.
So he chunks and misses his javelin and then steps back.
It's okay. You can pull them out of your chest.
Okay.
That one's in my shield.
And
I'm gonna need a new
you
shield.
use the shield with the glaive?
pulls.
No,
No.
it's I thought
As
it was
a bonus
Ruckus and
action,
Stormlight.
he can move. Okay, that doesn't care about that. He swings his great axe and misses. And all right, so Bruor will do one. He will throw one more javelin. Oh boy, but he didn't get any. And that, and then he backs up. Thry.
Let me use my bonus action to attempt to move my spiritual weapon.
Attempt. Give me it's stuck in his booty hole. Is it actually? It's not a solid. Is it?
No, it's non-corporeal. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out where you're going.
Yeah, I
Do-
know.
do a
I know. I was
wisdom
trying to
check.
play. Yeah, I was.
Do a
Yeah, I
wisdom
was
check,
thinking maybe
yeah.
by chance it still got stuck anyway because it didn't like where it was going. It was kind of perturbed with you. Perturbed. No, you can move it. I'm just messing with you. I was trying to have a little fun,
All right,
but
it's
you
gonna
won't
go
let.
hover over the unconscious orc.
Well, it's right there.
It needs to not be there. It needs to be on
Well,
top of him.
It could be right there. So,
Okay.
what the hell are you doing with the damn thing?
It's trying to hit that guy.
He did. All right.
But now he's awake.
And then I'm gonna move
He's not 6. He struck 6.
Oh.
15.
I'm just gonna block the
Well,
rest
you
of us
just
from doing any
you just
recons.
went right through the cloud of daggers.
Well, that's not where I dragged it. I dragged it here, and then I
Okay.
dragged it here, and it's like, no, you're going through there.
No, you went that'll do it. There you go. So
Okay.
you should rush Ruckus.
Dissipate the cloud of daggers, everybody.
So
I'm gonna hurl a javelin at him. So I'm gonna target him and untarget the sleeping orc.
hit.
So that was my bonus action, my action, and my movement. So that's done for me.
Oreo.
Well, gee.
Not much you can do, at least moving in. So, all right. No. What the heck is going on here? Right there. So it's 10.
I don't think the spiritual weapon takes up a space.
That's what. No, he'd be able to move through it. But I'm first off trying to see what. Okay, so that's 10. You're trying to move through. That's through a body, so you're going to take half movement there. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You'd end up right. That's where you would end up. Okay, is right there. Okay. And you've got a spiritual weapon dancing over your head. So.
What way is this orc facing? Is he facing Ruckus?
Yeah, he's on Ruckus. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you're not behind him, so your movement. You're dead right there. You can't move anymore.
I have a 40 movement speed.
I know you do, but you take half movement going through the Orc 3's turn, so you ended up right where you're at.
So that's 30.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move.
Right, but he should still have 10 more feet of movement.
Yeah.
10, 15, 25. Oh, okay. My bad. Thank you. Okay. There you go. Now you're behind him.
And he should be able to see what's going on in the cave.
In a second, he's looking at that orc.
Okay, before I attack him, I'm going to look and see what's going on in the rest of the cave.
We suck.
You know what, you three? I'm telling you what.
Dead.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say I got to get down to him. All right. All right. Anything else?
Oh, my last 5, just to be rebellious. Because I can move another 5.
When are you not?
When I play other characters that are lawful.
All right. Anything else?
I will dodge. No, I won't actually. Yeah, I'll just hang out here.
Okay.
Okay, as I'm running towards the entrance, I dissipate the cloud of daggers. And I'm going to cast Firebolt on the sleeping orc. Do I get advantage or anything?
Mm-hmm. He's prone. So...
Does attacking the sleeping thing wake it
I
up?
forgot to...
Sleep is an auto crit.
It's an auto crit?
I believe so. Let me double check.
Okay.
And besides, I messed that roll up anyways.
Does attacking a sleeping person wake them up?
Yes.
Yeah, it will.
Yes, it does.
It will wake them
Auto
up.
critical.
It does not say that in the spell.
In the... No, it would be something listed under the effect.
So I got my attack of 18, but I didn't hover it over him. Do I still get that?
You got the... Oh, you didn't... Oh, here. Well, you just here. So... He's prone and unconscious.
As others have said, an attack against unconscious or paralyzed creatures has advantage and is a critical if within 5 feet.
Okay.
I'm within 10.
Yeah. It's a ranged attack.
Okay, then no.
Yeah.
I thought it was a melee attack. My bad.
It's a ranged.
If it's a ranged attack, it's actually at disadvantage if he's prone.
I do 2 points of damage.
Leave it to Thrai to throw that out there on you guys under the bus. And,
I do 2 damage.
yeah, that's all you got. But he's awake now. What?
Right.
And so, where's that at?
Take it, right? Take care of him.
Where is he? I gotta find him. And he's not unconscious anymore. All right.
But he's got heavy damage.
He should still be prone.
Yeah, he's just awake. He hadn't moved yet. Not his turn. So.
All right, so I'm gonna draw.
As
my
I did
rapier
that, I
and swing
yelled,
that
"The
at him.
storm's free." Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rain. Sorry.
I'm gonna move towards him, draw my rapier, swing that at him with advantage because he's prone, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, if this kills him, I'm going to use non-lethal. So I'm going to knock him unconscious. He is unconscious and still alive.
You should leave him there, because I might come kill him in a bit.
Well, I would like for us to interrogate him.
Yeah, I might.
You mean let him go?
Yes, I mean let him go.
Okay.
Let's be honest. That's gonna be a
As
situation.
my bonus action, can I tie him up?
You have a bonus action to do that?
Well, I mean,
Tying is an
interact.
action.
Okay, well then never mind.
No. All
I
right.
was just asking. All right,
Yeah.
well, that's
Because
me.
you just
How far
dropped. You
can
just
an
dropped your bow and
unconscious
drew your.
bonds, right?
You just dropped
I'll
your
move
bow
back.
and drew your weapon, so you wouldn't be able to do that. So, all right.
All right, I'll move back just to stay out of the way, like some people don't like to do.
Dane. Oh my.
Okay, so I can move, I believe, through people, right?
You take half. You take So 5.
You don't get
10
half movement on allies. Only
Yeah, on
enemies.
allies. Yeah, so you can move along the side wall and step on Thrai and Ruckus as you're trampling through there.
So can I get there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. And
Good luck.
Pat him on the back.
What?
Pat him on the back. Encourage violence.
Oh God, you've gotten that far.
Yes,
Ruckus?
I have.
Okay, I want to pick up one of the dead orc by the throat and drag it with me as I walk over to right here.
Okay.
And I want to throw it at who.
Well, that's a strength check to pick it up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just telling you what I want to do.
Okay, you're going to throw it at one of them when you get there.
Well, not just at them. I want to basically throw it at their feet.
Okay.
And I want to
Intimidate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as that enemy, do I
He
get?
lifts him and accidentally smashes his skull into the ceiling.
Okay. While you're doing that, Oriel, you're saying something?
Since that enemy is moving away from me, do I get an attack of opportunity on it?
The enemy he's dragging is dead.
So
I don't think it matters.
Someone slap him, please. Okay, Ruckus, what are we doing?
So-
is that a no?
That's a no.
I want to make an intimidation check, and I basically want to tell them, like, you can either surrender now, or we're going to turn this cave into your grave.
Ooh.
1 second. Let me see something here. Okay.
I would give my inspiration to give him advantage on that. That was a nice line.
Give him advantage on it. You can give him your inspiration. So
all right.
Take it off. You've got inspiration, Ruckus. So you believe you can give me a intimidation check.
Ooh.
Okay. So now
They shit themselves.
and you we don't know, you don't know that yet. So anything else?
Can I ready an action? Because like those are just basically like
Well, you're-
skills and checks.
Yeah, but you threw
or is that my turn?
you grabbed the orc and threw it at him. So that would
No, I
consider.
didn't throw it at them. I basically like threw it at their feet. Like I
but
wasn't.
I'm
throwing
saying
it.
that's an action. You're grabbing something and dragging and you threw it, and so that I would consider that an action by doing that.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so pass your turn. Orc number 4 and 5. Orc 3 is asleep or unconscious. I mean, so you
They're
just
No, I woke him up.
that.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, but then I knocked him unconscious with my rapier.
Yeah,
Okay.
he called the shot.
he's
Rain called
dying
the shot.
anyway.
Well, he was. Yeah,
that's
he,
right.
He,
Yeah, never
yeah, he
mind.
called it.
Never-
Okay,
yeah.
so all right, so that's intimidation's charisma, isn't it? Based. Is
Yes.
it? Okay, so it's charisma. Let me see what we're doing here. All right. Did he?
What is the saving throw against that?
Not that one. Okay, so this one you basically Orc 4 drops his weapon and steps back. Orc 5 drops his weapon and steps back. The big boy was a little bit bigger than the other one. He Did not care.
1d20 plus character level or hit die plus target's wisdom bonus.
Just shush yourself. So, okay.
I was just curious. That's actually a mechanic I haven't explored before. So
he's going to roll this bad boy. All right. You see this one. He charges. He comes at you and brings down the old...
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, he basically... With foulness in that, but it, he tripped over the body of the other one, and came in.
I am just noticing. Is that a canoe or a rowboat
it's
in
like
here?
it's like an old boat. It's like an old.
I call dibs.
Yeah, it's not
global warming.
It's not really there. Okay, it's just the map. For whatever reason, this guy decided he wanted his crew to have him.
DM.
So no, there's not a boat in here.
Please, can I have the rowboat?
No. Right.
I wanted to actually be up here, but I couldn't take that last movement back.
Okay.
There we go. I'm completely blanking here.
You're going to hit him with
no.
Morning Star.
No, I'm not. His light guides you to the next plane.
Not today.
No, with that he's not.
His light is not there, and you're lost in darkness forever.
As my bonus action, the spiritual weapon moves to there.
I can't wait to hear what you want it to do.
I can't do anything with it. It has a 20-foot limited movement.
All right. Anything else?
Hit Ruckus in the ass.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. All right. Yes, sir.
I'm going to use my lucky.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Why do you keep pushing it?
Because my mouse double clicks, and so it was unselecting it.
That was 5 clicks.
Still missed.
Even with
Oh, wait,
5
I got an
luckies.
advantage. Sorry. So that would just be the first one because I'm behind.
Okay. Yeah, you're not rolling. I'm letting you. So there you go.
Just to see if I crit. Nope.
So many dice rolls.
All right, and then okay.
Durless moves.
All right, and I'm gonna firebolt.
Okay. Pating.
Yeah.
Actually, ricocheted off Ruckus's helmet.
Yeah.
Pating.
I'm gonna move a little bit. I'm gonna move 5, and I'm done.
Okay. Rain.
Well, I'm gonna move up and just detain this guy.
He's already. Fine.
Yeah,
He's unconscious.
He's
not detained.
That was the guy that was throwing
the other side of him, so you're closer to everybody, and then detain him.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, but you're closer to the party.
I don't wanna.
He never does that.
We might
Dane,
need you.
Do what you want.
you're up.
Okay.
You guys got this. I have faith in you.
Yeah.
Well, my faith apparently failed.
I want to do whatever Oreo did and be next to Oreo. How do I do that? How do I
What do you?
make it? Well,
He means move next to Oreo.
What?
yes.
Right
Behind
here
him.
or right here? Which?
Basically, I want to end up right there.
Well, you can go through your guys. That's fine. You go through 5,
Okay.
10. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And then that'll give me that button, and then I'll.
You're a very nice DM.
As he moves through my square, I'm gonna touch his butt.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna wink at him as I keep going.
Keep that up, and I'm gonna make
Let's
that a
see.
skill of yours.
Butt touching.
Butt
Yeah,
touching?
Exactly. Uh huh. Yes.
Grab assing.
Yeah. Thank you. Uh huh.
Is that dexterity?
There
or
you got him.
strength?
Okay. So yeah, you brought it around and clocked him, and
Make it non-lethal.
too late.
No,
no,
you can
no,
declare it
no.
after the fact. You can declare it after the fact.
Dane does not do. Dane declares lethal.
We already have one untouched. One.
But that was the leader.
No metagaming. Or I'll make him wake up and swat you.
He's
Dane
tied
always
up. He
does
can
the-
try.
He's
He
super.
also only has 1 HP.
He's super
Okay.
strong.
Is combat over?
At the moment, combat is over. Yes.
Okay, I want to reach down,
Damn it, Oreo! Really?
reach my hand into his bloody fur, and I want to rub it across my face while I go have a conversation with the other ones.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second here. So, let me see. Initiative is over. Oh, damn it! I just did that. You dumbass. 1 second. I can't believe I did that. All right, I'll figure it out later. All right.
What'd
so
you do?
I killed the initiatives of some other stuff. So
Oh, lovely.
Dun, dun, dun.
no, of the zombies, I had that in track where it was at in case it went back. But that doesn't
fine.
matter. They're there. I'm just keeping them in the track where they're hidden. But I don't need their initiative because it would start over anyway. Not matter what Ruckus says. So.
What did I do?
The moment I'm gonna dip my fingers in the blood of
Yeah,
a
here-
dog and wipe it on my face, like
Well, that's what
Now-
that's what Ruckus
now-
is doing. Hold on a second. I gotta
he
give
said
you an
dogs.
experience. Hold on a
He
second.
went out to the creature outside.
Yeah, the big guy.
There you go. Okay, we got some experience. I was trying to make sure you got that. So, all right.
Okay.
So,
What's up in this corner that looks like fog of
oh,
war?
sorry. Yeah, you move over there, and it's just basically more there where they were camped out at. Okay, and there's not a boat there, and so
Yeah, because I already have it.
No boat.
okay, but where
Can
you,
there be a boat? You
no,
sure?
there's not a boat. So,
There's not a boat because I already have it.
so anyway, so Ruckus, what? Okay,
do
so
I
what are we
find
doing?
an ore?
What are we doing? You got two
While,
wards that are.
while we're looting, I'm gonna put all the bodies in the boat.
Stop it! I'm gonna make Gog wake up here and come baby you. Okay. So
Hey, I'll put Gog in the boat too.
Ruckus, you were calling something. You were going to intimidate them some more, or what were you wanting to do?
Yeah, I basically I want to walk over to them.
Okay.
They're still intimidated, right?
They are backed up. The weapons are at their feet, and they are making no moves. They're looking at you. Okay.
All right.
Release those weapons, soldier.
Yeah. With this dude's blood wiped
Or the
like
bigger.
across my helmet and parts of my face,
Mm-hmm.
I want to basically point into this little alcove and be like, "Get in there right now. We're gonna have a conversation."
Do we want to make him a part of our crew?
Okay. So
All right, I want to move in there. I'm like, all right, and then who's more up on like what's going on? Because like I just want to attack things, and I want to emotionally dominate my enemy. But as far as having a conversation with them, like I ask who wants to take the reins on this, and I'll just be over here, with my presence.
Do we have a charisma-based character?
I don't know.
it's you.
Just
isn't
the
it?
paladin.
I thought tieflings were charisma
Oreo.
based.
Got touched so
No,
much.
tieflings are wisdom.
I have 12 charisma.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that beats my 10.
I have 14.
I have 11.
I have 13, so I got.
We don't have a bard. This is the
So-
problem.
I'm gonna go up to them
God help
and
us.
Draconic.
I touched your butt.
I'm gonna say,
Oh my
tell me
Lord.
everything you know. Like, what's going on here? Who's that guy that we just killed? Who
Yeah.
wants their butt touched?
Okay, you say all that to them.
In Draconic.
Yeah, and they just kind of stare at you.
I turn back and shrug and say, Draconic, I
I
tried.
tried.
I'll walk in there.
Oh my Lord. Who put him in the party?
You
okay.
did?
I know.
Want to ask them that.
I actually emailed Duff and was gonna change my backstory, and he just never replied.
Too late.
So I just stick with it.
So
All
now
right.
you're still just a maniac.
Can't change who you are, man.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
I was
right.
gonna be like from noble blood, like very kind of.
I'm gonna do
Not you.
thaumaturgy to
Okay.
make my eyes glow red, like as evil as I can.
Okay.
But you're not evil.
They don't know that,
But Paylor knows it.
I'm gonna pet him.
Oh my God.
and I'm gonna say, "Were you the only ones attacking the road? Are there other camps?"
It was just us. It was just us.
I would
It
like to
was
see it
it was
bullshit.
it was Brugor. He led us. He was the leader of this group, and Gog, big Gog.
Insight's what I'm looking for.
Brugor. He basically points to the dead orc that Ruckus just grabbed innards of and all that, and and he goes. He kept stuff from all the people he attacked, and he points to a chest that's kind of between the two of them.
Look at the chest.
Well, it's between the two of them.
I'm going to move towards the chest, and I am closer.
I'm also as close.
Guys, we're a party.
And
Jesus.
and I have faster.
I'm going to share whatever I find with the party, as long as I don't need it first.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Wait. Okay. Hold on a second. Or are you really trying to move and do that first?
Oh yeah, as soon as he says chest, I'm all on that.
Then Thri's there too. Both of you give me dex
But Oreo's
checks.
faster.
Well, give me dex checks.
Dex check.
I know he's gonna win that.
I'd like to concede the point.
You're gonna give it to him?
Yeah.
Are you sure after that roll?
I mean,
Nope, can't metagame.
Yep.
Hold on. So how do I put this? Let me see. Oreo inventory. I don't think I can drag
This-
the parcel on you. Yeah, I can. Okay. So
So, you've been pillaging innocents from the road.
all right.
Your leader is dead.
You found. Oh, yeah, one second. You've got a bunch of stuff. A bunch of coins. Just all of a sudden populated your person, and actually 3
copper.
All right, there you go. So
There wasn't even any gold coins.
there were some, not a lot.
I like copper.
A lot of copper. So, but you got everything that was in the box. All right. Now, while he's playing with that and counting his loot, what are you saying, Thurai?
You've attacked innocents on the road. Your leaders are dead. What will you do?
Oh my God! What you really? We've always wanted to be priests.
Come join
Come
us.
on, Duff. Give me an actual answer here.
That was their answer. Roll with it.
Is that? Are you actually going to say that was their
No,
answer?
I'm just messing with you. We don't understand what you ask. What do you mean? What will we do? Orcs. We'll just go back to our camp. It's far
Where's
away.
your camp?
Back up in the mountains.
Talk more about this.
They talk about his camp up in the mountains far. They've been, they were sent down here to do some raiding. But
Sent by whom?
by Brugor, the guy that you just killed. He was their leader. They were just a raiding party. Yep.
How many in your camp?
Damn, I'd like to kill this orc.
Which one? The one you got bound?
Yeah.
Well, that's not easy. Just he's already bound and you just slash his throat. He's dead anyway. Yeah, so he's dead.
I only
Okay.
have 1 HP.
So,
and take my rope back. I'd like that back.
yeah.
Is there any loot on any of these guys, including the ones we've tied up?
No,
I
that's
already
all
tried
they
looting.
basically, they were saying that's pretty much all they had taken from.
How many javelins does Thry get?
There's plenty around, so you can restock about what you had. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie up all the dead orcs and
Yeah.
carry them from the back, like tie them to the horse.
I would like to cap off at 20 if that's all right.
Cap off 20 at what?
Javelins.
Well, we'll carry that many.
I have 17 already.
No, guys. You're going to carry about half a dozen at max. Let's get real. All right. So all these damn weapons hanging around that you got a handful. So because they're not like arrows, you dork. So you can carry 6.
Save a few of those for me, please, Thry.
So
Does that mean I can't have 16 scimitars?
no, you may not. So did you really have
But
that
I
many
can have
on your
100
character?
bolts.
No.
But I literally did have 17 javelins.
Take them off. And no, Rain, you can't be carrying around 100 bolts. Okay.
But I have been.
Well, I'm getting ready to bust you on that. You're a halfling. You're not carrying that many. You can carry a couple. You've got 220 packs.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I'll
his
give
bolts are half the size as the normal bolts.
What? Oh my God.
Anyways,
Anyway,
sorry.
so basically
I'm sorry.
they tell
How
you
many-
that
how many are in your camp?
they've it's a small number. They've been suffering over the years, and they were pretty much most of the males that were left of the orc camp of all these years. And humans coming back into this area, their numbers have dwindled, and they pretty much he doesn't you see the look in their eyes that with winter it's going to be coming on. He doesn't think that they'll make it through. Now that this was they were supposed to come to pillage and get food and stuff like that, and Brughor was more of he just did the attacking to take people, the money and all that. He wasn't really
That's awesome.
do I really
That's awesome.
I really want to see this. Yeah, exactly. So yes, good call. Anyway, so there's not many male left. Their group is pretty much, they're concerned that they won't make it through the winter because now of what's happened. So
Don't worry about it. You guys won't have to worry about making it through the winter.
So
Does the spiritual weapon have a smell?
No.
Sulfur.
It's non-corporeal.
it's got
You don't know what the
It's-
non-corporeal
it's got-
smells like.
butt grind on it right now. So
I dispel it.
Sugar honey iced tea.
A fine mist dissipates from where it once was.
Yeah,
It smells
all the
like ass.
residue that was on it,
Yeah.
it just falls to the ground.
actually,
I'm gonna step outside and ask Ruckus to join me. Like I'm where my spiritual weapon is, just around the corner.
All right.
okay.
As soon as we get over there, I say we're not letting them go.
So now that I'm left alone with them, I'm going to kill them both.
Yeah, but you just moved over here.
Well, you wouldn't move me over there,
You
so
moved.
I went back. All right. Well, then I'm gonna go back.
I'm gonna turn to Ruckus. Do we? I mean, we're wiping out an entire tribe by killing these two.
I'm gonna get my.
No, we got one left that's unconscious over here.
No,
He
that was
killed him.
dead. That one's actually, yeah, thank you. That one's actually.
But they don't know that.
No.
He's still just laying there.
So, but no, I'm talking to Ruckus.
Yeah, I'm cool with killing them. Like,
I
An
don't.
entire tribe.
Stop it, you two.
yes. I am-
Stop it. Because they're over there slapping them around and you don't. Stop it.
Okay, I stopped. I
Stop
did
Stop
do
it.
that though. If I'm allowed to.
I still have a bonus action.
I'm gonna.
I still have a
You're
second
gonna
break.
get visitations if you keep it up. Stop it.
I'd like to ready an action for anything that enters the map
Mm-hmm. Here,
that I'm going to shoot.
big, red, scaly, ancient comes
No.
through the roof. So
No.
Okay. Anyway, you
Anyways,
two are
I'm
having a
still talking to Ruckus.
You two are having a conversation, and have that conversation, please.
like, I don't even know how yeah, I'm complete. That's what I think he's talking about. I think he's like, so we're killing a whole tribe, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. We're like getting rid of a bunch of problems.
Also, I
And
think
he's-
we get
Well,
gold
we
for
we
this.
killed the two problems. We killed the guy that didn't back down and whatever the hell that was outside that I shoved my mace into. These two. Why do we need to kill them? Explain to me.
Okay, so here's my point. Would you agree that these creatures are more like pack animals, right?
Oreo, if you
they're-
roll one more time, I'm going to obliterate your character from this map.
I'm
Quit
a
it.
death bug. I'm going to suck out their souls.
Quit it. All right. I want these guys to role play. Stop it. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, so my point is like we just killed their alpha. So if we let them go, they're going to go back to what they know, which is their tribe, and then one of these two people are going to be the new alpha. They're going
There's only 2 males left, from what I understand.
Right, and they would never lie to you. You literally just took an orc's word.
Please move me into this. 2 males, you say? How are they gonna? How is that gonna continue this tribe?
Oh my lord.
Good point. Good point.
Ruckus, it is difficult for me to condemn an entire people to death.
There's more works.
They rise up out of the dirt. They'll be fine.
What? Make a
Haven't you
deception
seen Lord
check.
of the Rings?
Please make a deception check. I want to roll with this.
Haven't you seen Lord of the Rings?
No, Rain. I'm serious. Roll a deception.
Look, if we're gonna let them go, fine. But I'm going to brand both of them, and if I ever see them raiding again, I'm gonna attack you.
Okay.
That's just a heads up. We let them go, and we find out they're raiding again. Yeah, you and I are gonna have issues.
As a cleric of Paylor, I will accept this.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so that's 1 versus how many people vote to kill
Well, yeah,
them?
this is just my opinion and Rain or Thorai's conversation.
So I don't know. All the group around, and I'd say.
So we have proof that they've been raiding and terrorizing
Yes.
innocent people on the road.
Yes.
At what point do me and Oreo actually start killing them while they're talking?
Yeah, like
I'm lawful neutral, and I'm all for ending the heinous acts that they've caused.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
I'll explain what I've been doing while they're having
I-
a conversation before they gather everyone around.
Okay, hold on here. Okay, if we're going to do this right, okay, we're going to play it this way. Chaotic good, and Dane is neutral. Okay,
Vengeance, though.
okay.
Better to change.
What's that, Dane? I'm sorry.
I am vengeance, though.
This death thing is just
But-
fascinating.
You're, okay. Here's my issue with that, with vengeance, but you're a paladin, pal. Okay, so
Hello?
what'd you say?
what's his alignment?
His alignment's neutral.
Because in 5e,
The
there's
oath
no
of vengeance
alignment
is a
locks.
solemn commitment to punish those who have committed a grievous sin. When evil forces slaughter helpless villagers, when an entire people turn against the will of the gods, so on and so
Okay.
forth,
So
I get to set it right. And so these guys have been murdering innocent people trying to get through.
okay, so if that, so you're going to strike them, and Oreo, you're over there popping them too.
No. So, Way of the Long Death, I capture creatures and prepare elaborate experiments to capture, record, and understand the moments of their demise.
Where are you? What the hell is that?
His backstory.
No, that's my monk specialization.
What specialization? What
Way of the Long Death. Go to my abilities tab.
way
Features.
of the long death? Is that real?
That is real. That's from the Skag.
Capture creatures. Okay, that you must have just chose that. Did this just happen on the?
I chose that last week.
Okay,
that
the
was
third,
how
yeah,
I get my
yeah.
temporary health points.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, they capture creatures and prepare elaborate experiments to capture record. Well, yeah, I get that, but you're not going to do an experiment right here in the middle of this cave.
I'm experimenting on what happens if I start poking them in the back of the neck and start cutting
Touching
things away from their spinal cord.
You got to start somewhere. He hasn't done any experiments
Oh my God. Okay, well, oh my Lord.
yet.
Okay,
So, you and I need to have a conversation.
so
What would you
Thorai,
like to speak about, Rain?
while they're doing that, okay, Thorai, give me a perception check while you're doing this conversation with Ruckus, please.
And when did I get hit? How did I take damage?
In the rules, I, as a player, can choose to automatically fail any roll. I'm choosing to fail this one.
Okay. You bonehead. So they whacked away, and as you're yucking that, you hear screams coming from the other cave as Dane and Oreo butcher the last 2 orcs. There you go. So
Okay.
I just
And then-
took the boards in the back of his neck. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't butcher, guys. Come on, it's fine.
you butchered him.
So, anyways, Rain was trying to start an RP conversation with me.
Sorry, Rain. What were you wanting to say? I apologize.
I'm gonna look up at him and I'm gonna wag my finger at him to come down here a little closer.
Who's that? Thurai?
Me.
Thurai.
And I bend over.
And I'm gonna poke him in the chest now that he's in reach. You have a real tendency to take unilateral action that gets us in shit, man. You need to start consulting the rest of the group before you start taking action.
Isn't that what I'm doing here? I'm discussing with you.
No. Because if you got your way, it wouldn't matter what anybody else said. And you tend to go against what everybody else said anyway.
I follow my God above all others.
Sure you do.
I'd like to try and sneak drag this orc out past them while they're having this conversation.
While you see this, okay. Dane, what are you doing?
I just pretty much just straight up walk out, and I'm like, "Oh, we accidentally killed him."
What? How do you?
I gesture at the cave. Unilateral action.
Guys,
It's not you making it, isn't it?
No, I was just saying. You seen what happened the last time I was fighting an orc? It was an accident. I just trying to knock it on. It just happens.
I'm gonna tie this one to the horses with the other ones.
I'm gonna walk in the cave. And I assume I see one very butchered orc.
Yeah, there's butchered orc there, and the other one you happen to see. All of a sudden, you look and you notice there was a trail of blood and smear that goes around by past you as the halfling was, and you see it go out the front of the cave. Yep.
All right.
And all the other bodies. Oreo, didn't you drag the rest of the bodies?
Yeah, they're all up tied to the horses. We're bringing them back.
They're tied to the
looted
horses.
This area, right?
Oh yeah,
Not tied on the horses, tied
to the horses. So we're dragging the bodies. Oh, you guys are just dandy.
I hope you don't run into a necromancer.
And so I'm going to.
Like the one just
that
north
would
of
be
here?
fun. That would be fun.
Say again, Rain.
What?
You were saying something. Sorry.
I was asking if we had already looted this area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's
Just making
nothing.
sure.
Did we get anything?
We got the boat, right?
The oars. We got the oars.
I can tell you that someone that they were in there, and so you guys, if you look through Rain, you don't find anything of value.
All right. I'm just gonna take and kind of tidy the camp up. I'm just gonna throw everything in the fire so it all burns off. Nothing's left of the camp.
Yep.
I was gonna actually ask if I can ask Oreo, what did he find in there?
You can.
When I went and talked to Rain, we were whispering, but so he knows what it is, and I would have given it to him because he said he has a plan for them. He can do that.
What? Oh, you gave them to me?
Yeah, you can have them.
Okay.
I'll put them in the party sheet.
All right.
So, Dane asked Oreo, "What did you find in there, Oreo?"
I will reply in Draconic. I found 3 bottles of sweet-smelling liquid.
I will totally mention to Oreo and remind him that he's supposed to be teaching me, and that I don't. So how long does it take for him to teach me how to do
250 days.
Okay, so we're working on it.
You know, you, and me now.
Mm-hmm.
So I understood that he said I and then something else, and I just let him know I didn't catch the rest of it, but I caught the I, and I say the I back to him.
All right.
I say it again, but a little faster.
Okay. So we're outside the cave now. What are we doing, guys? So is this?
We're gonna go back to the crazy guy. Right.
Back to the old Owlwell. You talking about the tower?
Yeah.
Hey, Ruckus. Ruckus. Come here. I need your help.
Who's saying that?
With Rain.
Rain.
How big is Cog? Can we drive him behind one of the?
He's a giant. He's a giant.
Okay.
No, he would. His body's not going anywhere.
Head.
All
So.
right.
Can we take his head and pull him behind that?
His head is as big as one of the orcs, roughly.
DM.
Lads, would you like to take a rest? What time of day is it?
Did the lead orc have better armor than what we have?
No.
Okay.
No. It's going to be you guys left there, traveled. It's going to be dusk, coming up on dusk. Yep.
Would you
just
guys
use
like
this
to?
cave?
Yes.
DM.
Tharai, you can bury whatever's left outside.
No,
I start doing that. Yes.
I stopped him.
What?
Rain, what's going on, man?
Can we use my battering ram to collapse the entrance to this cave so it can't be used again?
No.
Do it in the
it's-
morning after
I
we
mean,
use it?
you take that would take a long. You don't have the strength to do that. No.
That's why I have Ruckus.
Excuse me?
Well, no, I'm talking about Rain doesn't have the strength. Now, Ruckus, you guys, you would take you a good bit of the day if you wanted to bash that all in.
Battering
Sure.
ram gives +4 strength and advantage with someone assisting. So
Yeah, and I'm a dwarf, so I know all about rock.
That's true. It would
Why would you want to collapse this tunnel?
Because
want
obviously
more
it's
orcs to
being
come back?
used. Yeah, thank you.
It's a
Thank you.
cave. I'm sure there's hundreds of them in these mountains.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
and you
well,
were worried
that's what
about
we're gonna
wiping
be doing
out
tomorrow.
one group. Okay.
The caves. There's 100 caves, you little bastard.
And I
just
just make me
I
come
turn
up there.
around and I
I
put
say
my
that.
finger into Tharai's chest, and I'm like, "Whoa! Don't talk to him like that."
I draw my mace.
Oh, I draw.
I'm sorry.
talent.
What?
A grapple check on Thry.
Yeah, they're on my side.
I will do a contested check.
Athletics or
Yeah, it's athletics.
acrobatics.
That's whatever.
Oh, is it?
It's
It's actually
Athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're gonna pass it.
the defender gets to choose. The attacker has to use the strength one.
Well, I'm gonna shrug him off. I'm gonna look around, and I'm just going to storm off in this direction.
okay. What's everybody else doing?
You guys want to light a fire in the tunnel?
Are we gonna? We're using the tunnel, right?
It's either that or we're collapsing it.
I say both.
I said we use it and then collapse it, in that order, not collapse it while using it.
Got it.
Fine, I guess.
So what are we doing?
I'm unlocked. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna come over here to Thurai, and I'm just gonna be like, just say, hey, it's been a long day, man. I know it's been tough. Tell me more about your god Paylor.
Oh god, give me a second. I don't know how to RP this.
Oh, it looks like they're all. Dirtus, what are you? You're playing with Cog's head.
Yeah, I'm tinkering. I'm just
Okay.
making anything. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I take him.
I'm gonna sleep in the boat.
There's not a boat there.
I already grabbed the oars, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
I take a moment to calm down.
I got 5 people watching this channel, and they are going, "What the hell are y'all doing?"
I'm gonna turn.
D&D role playing. So
Yes.
I would like to turn towards Tharai and be like, "Look, man, I know you and I don't really get along, but I really like you, and we're just having a conversation. But I think you and I could be friends if we just put our differences aside."
Oh, it's.
He sold it.
I would like that. It is hard to. These teachings are all I have. The things I left behind in the Underdark, I took nothing of it with me. Nothing of my old life. These teachings that say that if you have someone at your mercy, you should show them mercy. This is all I have.
So, I hear you and I understand. I mean, but it's what else? What else? I mean, what does your God teach about those who do evil?
Those who do evil should definitely be contested and fought against. But he also speaks of giving redemption to any that truly seek it. Give an opportunity for those who have done terrible things to right those terrible things. If we were to go around and I don't just mean this adventuring group, but if we as a society were to kill everyone that did something wrong, there would be no one left.
Right, but you're drawing too fine a distinction between wrong and evil.
I think no, and I mean that's fair. That's fair. We can't kill everybody we run across. I understand. So can we let's just set up some easy boundaries. So let's say like somebody who's murdered somebody else that we will put to death versus somebody who's stolen something. We would maybe cut off a hand or a finger or something. You see what I'm saying? Like maybe have an established.
I understand, and if you notice that creature that came lumbering after Oreo, I had no problem killing it. It seemed like a vile and terrible thing. But I would rather, in his teachings, take a murderer and have him work off for the rest of his life for the family of whoever he murdered.
Okay,
you're not from Texas.
So is that the rule now? Because there was a situation that we were going to turn the Red Brand over to the town, and you let him go. Instead of facing the consequences for his action, you let him go. Which I have a problem with. And I think we need to address. Because we can't keep allowing these people to go back out into society if they are, one, haven't faced the consequences for their actions, and two, any kind of follow-up with them making a, restitution or amends to the people they hurt.
So maybe those we capture from now on, we give the opportunity to do good and join our party, and if they refuse, that's,
They have chosen their own fate then.
Exactly. Okay. Good. Yeah, no, that sounds great.
Thank you. I know we were strangers leaving that town, but it is good to have friends now.
Yes.
After that, I rejoined the group.
Yeah,
I was going to say, can I give him the friendly good
now.
game?
We're friends now, Thurai.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm reading the chat. I'm very concerned.
Can I know the name of this thing just so I can identify the things in my inventory properly? I won't know.
GOG.
GOG.
I totally come up over to GOG and I'm like, wow, that was a big ogre, huh, guys?
Yeah, he just told. Yeah, they knew what it was. So
what was that sword? Dude?
Oh, I was saying this is a pretty. I don't know. Should I speak in Abyssal? No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
this is a big ogre.
Well, hold on a second before you're cutting teeth out, because Dirtless had been playing. Dirtless did something with the head.
Yeah, I was turning the head into some kind of box so I can give it to whoever had the 1,000 ball bearings as a holding case.
All right, change teeth.
I'm sorry, what?
He's giving you a giant's head to hold your ball bearings.
An ogre's head.
An ogre's head.
He's building a box out of the head.
I'd like to become hidden.
Oh, no, Rain, you're right here with Dirtless. There you go.
Nope. I was in the boat. Nope.
No. Dirtless has
I see the boat now. Thank you.
Okay, Dirtless, you're done with tinkering. I'm going to let you come bring the head to Rain.
Nope, I'm faster than him.
I'm going to step in.
You want me to lock your token down, pal?
Lock me, bro.
Lock it down and you ain't moving anywhere.
Me,
so, there you go.
I only cut small portions of the bone and earlobe.
There you go.
Now, Rain, think about this. Someone in our group is actively trying to give you a gift, and your response is to run away? You can't just politely say no?
Can I take it and reverse pickpocket it back into his pocket?
No.
It's
a lot of me.
No.
I can.
It's a gift, and you must accept it. Or I think Oreo's starting to feel the maternal instincts again. Aren't you, Oreo?
Oh, I'm fascinated with this dead body.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually going to take out the cooking kit that Rain gave me, whatever it's called. The
No, I
mess
took
kit.
that back a while back.
Did you?
Yes.
I still have it in my inventory.
Well,
I'm going to ask for it so I can cook the group dinner.
Are we camping? Are we camping here for the night? Then are we going to do a?
I thought we already destroyed the entryway.
No, they haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Rain and I were discussing structural issues when Tharai came over and was apparently Paylor is the defender of caves.
Oh my. Okay.
He did come
Paylor is
from
the
the
defender
Underdark,
of
guys. It might
anything.
be a part of his religion. You don't know.
So
So this is a giant creature, right?
yes, it's Dane just told you it was an ogre.
Isn't it
I'm
a
just thinking for
large
some-
creature though?
No, it's a giant.
I thought
So
ogres were large.
According to the description for this one, so I'm just letting you know that's what they're saying on where'd he go? Reverend Tor. The ogre is a large giant. Average specimen stands between 9 to 10 feet tall and weighs close to 1,000 pounds.
okay, not as big as I was thinking. I want a quarter staff made out of bone, but we'll work on that later.
So it's a really small
Just
monster.
make 2 maces out of femur bones.
Well, he was carrying a great club.
Yeah, but that's going to be too
Yeah.
large for anyone to use that.
You should
Yeah.
make nunchucks out of his ribs.
So
Anyways, I'm cooking dinner and
Oreo and Dane, what are y'all doing outside? Are y'all moving back in, or are we going to?
We'll keep first watch.
Okay, so we're going to do an overnight. So who's got first watch? You two? Okay. While these guys are sitting here camping, and Rain, what are you doing?
crying as the ogre head looks at me.
It scares you as the light glistens through the eye sockets. Okay.
Now,
I even have bravery, and it still scares me. All right.
What's that, Dane?
I was going to say, is its head as big as he is?
Yeah, it is. All right. First watch went down, and there. Who's taking second watch?
Ruckus.
that's me and Dirtless.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Same order.
Okay, move yourselves, please, to where you want to go. Oh, here. I'm sorry. Let me. Hold on. All right, unlock. Try it again. Just move yourselves.
I put one of the red brand sashes over the dude's eyes and face.
All right. Third watch.
Yeah.
That's
now
a
that
long-
Rain and I are alone, I want to continue our conversation about destroying this cave when we're done.
And
You mean
real
right
quick,
now?
I just want to Dirtless and I, because we can be doing light activity during this. We don't need to be sleeping the full 8 hours. From what I understand of a description of a long rest, I'm going to be showing him
watch.
things like cantrips. And, like, this is how my special magic works. How does your magic work thing? Like, I'm showing him more of divine magic.
Show you mine if you show me yours.
I'm telling him how I just pull it out of the air.
Okay.
Oh, did you
You just
that's
gotta
what
know
we're
where
doing.
it's at. Yeah.
do anything with those, Rain?
What?
With the bottles?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay. So we have a stopping point here. It's 11:30. So
Well done.
so we've done. It's now dawn. Don't do anything y'all went through. Nothing happened. We've got a place we can hold up for the moment.
Right.
I got
Gentlemen.
inspiration.
Yeah, you guys do, because you're role playing. I'm role playing it out, and so I figured that was fair enough for everybody. When you get into that mode, I like it. So,
You like it when we role play
what's the point
instead
of
of just shooting shit?
To whoever's still watching, thank you for joining us.
nobody? So
Right.
they fled.
And, well, to whoever's on YouTube then.
Yeah, they'll be
Thank you
watching.
for joining us, and we're here every Wednesday.
And Wednesday. All right, guys. Good playing, and I'll get it posted up, watch the stuff, and we'll chat with y'all next week. All right.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Fun.
See ya.